Hello, everybody. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 36, Chainsaw Reacts. And look at this panel of people we have here. I don't know what's going on here. Jacob is here. Welcome, Jacob. Welcome to the show. Glad you're back, man.
Thank you so much for the invite. Welcome to be back, man. The summer season has finally begun.
Yes, movie-wise. Galaxy Geeks is here. Welcome back, Luke. Thanks for being here, man.
What's up? Happy to be on.
Yes. Kacinema is back again.
Hey.
Welcome, sir. And the amazing Webhead is here as well. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Hello. First of all, we have a Candagraph saying, "Can we keep it down?" So we're trying to sleep. You're the one who clicked on the link. I don't know, man.
Have you tried doing this?
I don't know what that. Okay.
Like
Close your like what's that? Okay, close your laptop. All right. Yeah. So
is something significant dropped today?
Nothing too much. No, this week's been kind of dry. Nothing's really happening. No.
It's been a boring week. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, there was no X-Men 97. I don't know what that is. There's no movie news. Nothing.
No trailers at all. I mean,
no, nothing.
On.
No trailers. I mean,
nothing about a Dune show or anything.
Which that came out of nowhere after we heard, there's casting announcements. Like, there's there's a trailer. What?
Yeah.
But it looks good.
But I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I loved it as much. It looked good, but didn't feel like Denis. So it didn't have that like epic awe feeling. It didn't have that same look that Dune has. I don't know. The cinematography is very different, and I know they're not on a desert planet in this one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't love it. It just didn't look like Dune. It looked like another sci-fi series.
That's your way to put it. It just feels like a sci-fi. Which I get that point because Denis not directing it. They don't have the same cinematographer.
Well, I think he's directing the first episode.
Is he?
I think. Let me.
Oh,
I could have sworn I heard that.
I mean, I guess it makes sense if he did.
Also, what I'm hearing is that this story is from the original author's son, and I've heard he is not as good of a writer.
Oh, my mistake. No, he's not.
Okay. He's probably attached to like a producer, but not a director.
100%.
Well, I've heard a lot from a lot of sci-fi fans that loved, what Dune is, like the Frank Herbert books, but then his son and another co-writer, not so good because they've done a bunch of other stories. Yeah,
especially as that Paul's son, it gets weird.
Well, that's a part of the original 6 books, but yeah.
Not Frank Herbert. He didn't write he wrote Messiah, but it's after Messiah things start to go a really weird route for Paul's son.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wrote the first 6 books.
Did he write first 6?
Mm-hmm. The first 6. After Messiah, there's 3 more. But after those is when his son took over and kind of, went a little weird, which, that's how it is. But
I don't know. I mean, the description, what I've heard about the next books after Messiah are weird. Like, I was at a store a couple weeks ago and I found they had like a bunch of the books, and like the third one, it's not even focused on Paul; it's focused on his kids. And then I think the last one isn't even on Arrakis.
No, I think the Paul story ends in Messiah, and the focus becomes his children, like Star Wars. That's where the connections to Star Wars come from, is the idea that the main character really is not Paul, it's Paul's son. That's the main character of the series.
I think they're going to stop at Messiah, though. I think that's the movie-wise. I feel like they're going to stop there.
I think it'll depend on how well it does, because they'll want more if it.
Well, it depends.
Really well.
What happens to Paul's son translate to live action?
Ooh,
I don't know. I've heard the same thing, wondering how they're going to translate the next one.
Messiah is easier. After Messiah is when Paul's son, it gets really weird. I don't know if I'm with you. I don't think audiences will be able to handle that as much. Also, DeVee really doesn't want to do past Messiah. I think he's done after 3, and I hope he is. Move on to another franchise. do what you do, but I don't think he needs to go past Messiah.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we have to wait a while, but I mean, thankfully, like with Dune Prophecy coming out, and then, I mean, just in general, like the movie's coming out right now. Like, it's good to see the movie theater kind of like feeling more like each week something's dropping now. Because for a while, it's like you got one good thing a month, really, for a while.
But the
So it
theaters
feels
aren't doing well, though. That's the problem. They're like some weeks are better than others, but the movies are not doing as well.
It's the fluctuation. I mean, at least Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is doing pretty solid. So
yeah, that one did well.
I'll take that as a win. I mean, I haven't seen.
And I feel we should point out the hypocrisy. People are constantly going, "Oh, we want more original movies." We've had like 3 or 4 in the past 2 months that have all flopped.
Yeah,
Like, make up your mind, people.
But those people you're hearing are not the ones going to the movies. They're not.
Yeah, they just start complaining on Twitter.
Yeah, the Twitter is not the real world. It's not.
Sure.
It's such an echo chamber, and I'm starting to see that more and more every day. The average person, because I'm from the South, I'm from Tennessee, and so I get to kind of see from a different perspective what movies people are willing to go to. Like the kids' movies, they're going to go because they want something to take their kids to. Like the Fall Guy. The Fall Guy was not something that the everyday person was going to go to because they didn't really know anything about it. It wasn't attractive enough because the story was not really drawing people. It wasn't like an event. The everyday person is looking for either that event movie, that kids movie they can bring with the kids, that horror movie that they can experience it with a crowd. The movie experience is now focused on the experience. It's really not just on movies. It's all about what kind of experience am I going to have in this theater? Is it going to be a good one, or is it just I could have seen this on streaming? It just means that movies have to be better.
Fair point.
But then how do you actually prove that to people? Like, how do they know what's going to be better?
It's marketing.
Marketing.
You've got like Fall Guy is a weird example because like I've noticed this a lot the last year or two. It's really inconsistent. Like I'll go to a movie like for example, my mom and I went to see Fall Guy. Theater was packed. We were lucky we got good seats. That didn't do well. Another time I'll go to a movie, barely anyone's there, but that one does good. It's like
depends on your area. For me,
it depends on like the general audience. Yeah.
For me, I was not shocked on Fall Guy not doing well. I wasn't a fan of it. Like it felt like a stunt. It felt like the stunt performances you see at Disney that looked cool, but there was no substance behind the movie.
There was substance in the movie.
The story was awful. The story was horrible. You didn't know what was happening until like midway through.
Well, yeah, it's a mystery.
I'll be honest, I didn't even see one trailer, but before we continue, we have Evelyn. Welcome to the show,
Evelyn.
Oh,
hi.
Sorry.
Hi. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Hi.
Yes.
Hello. How's everyone?
Pretty good.
Hey.
Pretty good.
All right.
Talk about movies and marketing, trailers, all that fun stuff.
I heard y'all were talking about the Fall Guy.
Yeah.
I was saying I didn't see one trailer for it.
Really?
It never popped up. It never popped up.
That's crazy. That trailer popped up on every movie that I went to. Every movie.
Yeah, they were.
I saw it at the Super Bowl. We did the reaction to it, and I posted it and then deleted it right after because no one was clicking on it. That's how I knew the movie wasn't going to do well, because I can tell based off how our trailer reactions do on how well a movie's going to do.
It reminded me of that movie with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. I forgot the name of it. It reminded me of that.
The Lost Kingdom, whatever.
Lost City, I think it's called.
Lost City or something.
Yeah, it reminded me of that. I mean, I know it's different, but like, I don't know. There's something about it that reminded me of that, and I didn't really care for that. So yeah,
that movie wasn't bad, but it's weird to see Daniel Radcliffe as a villain. Like that was kind of off-putting. Like, all right, Harry, you do it. All right.
He was Now You See Me Too as well. He was the villain in it.
Oh yeah. I didn't see that. No.
It's good. It's campy, but it's fun. Like it's not as good as the first one, but it's good enough to where it's like, it's a fun watch.
I remember seeing him after Harry Potter in the horror movie The Woman in Black in
Great
2013,
movie.
I think. Yeah, that actually, and And there was a second one, which is funny. The second film's first trailer was the very first reaction I ever did on my channel.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, it's crazy the connection there. But like seeing that movie, I'm like he was trying to show, hey, I'm not just going to be in these kind of kid teen.
I'm not just Harry Potter.
Even though it was a PG-13 horror movie, so technically, it still is.
It's definitely one of the scariest ones I've seen in the last 10 years, though. I love that movie. It's one of the most underrated horror movies I've ever seen.
Whoa. Everybody hear that? Was audio?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard that.
Whoa.
Was it me?
Whoa.
Yep.
Robotic.
I think it might be you.
My bad.
Terminator here.
Sebastian!
Yeah, it's Bastion. It's Bastion from X-Men '97. Guys, run.
Speaking of Daniel Radcliffe, you guys watch Weird?
Never heard of it.
That Weird Al movie from like a year ago?
Weird Al movie. No.
It was so funny.
I need to see that one.
Let's see what you mean. Apparently we have well, I don't want to scream at him. John in the background saying I'm glitching. What's happening? I'm not sure. I mean, Daniel's making some weird choices, but I get it. He also he's rumored to be Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine in some variant. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I think some people were speculating he was going to be Patch.
He should
be funny.
I don't know what to feel about that.
Well, I think he said in an interview that like he's barely touched his Harry Potter money, and like he just wants to do what he wants to do. He doesn't.
That's good. He shouldn't.
Yeah, because if you spend all that, like, what's next? Like his projects, he's not really, killing at the box office right now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he had a kid recently, so I'd imagine he's gonna tap into it a bit at some point.
But... Oh yeah, I mean, he probably saved that for his future because you never know in this industry what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing fine because he still has that name of Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter. But he's not making the money, of course. And I think he's still making residuals, so maybe that's going to keep him going.
Yeah.
But
I think he was, to me, very smart. He played it smart where he didn't go crazy right after doing Harry Potter. He went small and did projects he wanted to do because he had all the money he wanted. And I think that's the smart move whenever you're in these franchises. If you can go small, keep yourself out of trouble, don't go crazy. Honestly, I think it works out pretty well.
Robert Downey Jr. is technically done in a sense. Like when he was still in Marvel, he did the Judge movie that didn't really do well, but it was a smaller budget film. Dr. Dolittle was a gigantic train wreck, but like he was trying to branch away from Marvel, and now it's like where we know he's going to come back as a variant at some point. But
I'm hoping I think he'll come out back as a variant, but I actually hope for Marvel's sake that they don't rely on him or Chris, because I think if they do, they're going to end up in the same issues they're in right now. They've got to start building.
I think that's why they haven't popped up yet.
Both Chris's.
Oh yeah, well, Chris Hemsworth as well. I mean,
plus if you do that, you prove people right that they can only rely on them to a degree.
Point. I mean, also, well, Phase 4 and 5 have not been that great. There's been some good moments, but they have to get back on track. And I think it's not just because of Robert or Chris. I think it's the fact that they were rushing too much stuff out because the mandate was keep pushing out content. It doesn't matter. Just keep going.
Oh, yeah. Okay, little side note. I think it was, I can't remember if it was one of the producers or something. It was someone involved with Deadpool and Wolverine saying that, like, this movie gets us back on track. Last I checked, this was in development when they were still working on everything that was getting mixed reviews. So what's different here?
Right now, this is one of the first movies that came around when Iger came back. Iger is really the move. Iger, when Chapek was in charge, Chapek mandate was movie, Disney Plus show, all the content that I can. I don't care about the quality. I don't care about anything other than just get me content. And so you had the creators had full control, complete control over all their projects. That's why you have a lot of wins and losses, because there was no focus on quality. It's just get the content out there. Iger comes in. Iger says, stop everything. He rolls in, cancels a lot of projects, has people go back to the drawing board. That's why you see Daredevil is going to be a 9-episode show instead of like a 20-episode show. And so Deadpool was the first real movie. And also you had Ryan Reynolds, who had a lot of control because that was the only way he was going to come back. So that's why this movie feels this way.
Real quick, can I show you guys something?
No. Yes.
Took a little trip last
Your
week.
favorite rocket ship. No. Okay, sorry.
Hale and I were in LA for made a little birthday. It was for my brother's volleyball trip, but we made a little birthday trip for me too.
This better be good. This build up, because I swear if this is a letdown.
Come on.
We're building this up.
Anticipation is killing me.
He's gonna show a photo of he got somehow in Jacob's room and took a photo of all of his movies. I infiltrated his house and took a photo of his movies collection.
Oh God!
Sorry, apparently I needed
It's actually all cardboard. It's not real. That's all fake. Back there.
My gosh! What?
And he's gone.
I didn't kick him out.
Gone.
I did not kick him out.
That was a surprise? Was that the surprise?
I say that was all the build up.
That was a big surprise, guys. He was
Wow.
Supposed to leave.
okay.
Bye.
You know,
Bye.
sometimes you go on volleyball trips, you have to leave a stream. I get it. Was that the big surprise? You leaving the show?
Sorry, I had to turn something on to do this.
I don't know what that means either. Okay.
to share my screen.
Okay.
And...
I'm worried about this. Oh, I see us though. This is weird.
Okay, can you see my photo here?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So this guy here on the far left, he's a friend of my brother's dad. He works at Marvel.
Oh crap! That's cool.
So can he get all of us roles in Secret Wars?
Yes, please.
That's the only reason why we're here, right? Just to get.
I just want to show up on the premiere. I don't even care to be in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
I just want to be at the premiere.
I'll be a producer.
You'll walk in.
I'll react.
I don't
to
like it. Yeah, I don't like it. No, we got to change this up right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was crazy.
If
So
I
what
can
you're
walk
saying
the
is
carpet, I'll be happy.
You infiltrated Marvel.
Yeah.
You
I
broke
wish.
you broke in and forced that guy to take a photo.
He She-Hulked it.
He literally She-Hulked it. He She-Hulked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. We actually saw this behind the scenes thing of, I can't remember what it was for some kind of Guardians of the Galaxy event thing where people could walk up and have their face mimic Rocket's face. Like it would literally map your face and do it. Let me see if I can.
That's cool.
See if I can do it right now.
Where's the video? Here it is.
Okay. Just tell me. Just tell him you're a cameo star. Oh yeah, I am on Cameo.
Look and laugh.
Wait, what is this?
Wow.
Oh, you just Rocket with the technology.
He was probably Rocket all along.
So what you're saying is you're Rocket in Guardians 4?
Yes.
They don't
That's
need
what happened
Bradley
here.
anymore. They don't need Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, they don't need
anymore.
who needs Bradley Cooper? He didn't get an Oscar for Maestro. Might as well just replace him as Rocket.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, he was so bummed he didn't get nothing for that movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch that movie. Is he good?
Well, I heard that it was so pretentious, and the fact is he spent 6 years learning how to conduct an orchestra, and it's like
it's very try hard. It's very try hard, but I feel like all of his movies are very try hard. So this one's even more try hard. So
do you think he only made this movie just to try to get an Oscar?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So basically, Oscar bait to the 10th power.
Well, it might have been Oscar bait, but as far as I know, this was a passion project for him.
To get an Oscar.
Everything's gonna be true at once.
Well, apparently his co-star who plays his wife is better than him in the movie than he is, apparently.
She's very good in the movie.
And that's what I've heard. She's awesome in it.
Yeah, I have no desire to watch it. I just don't care.
It's past the year. I probably will never watch it ever.
Oh, that's a fair point. There's some movies that come out and you're like, I gotta get to it like I just didn't. Like The Whale. Like I eventually will watch that with Brendan Fraser, but I just haven't got
I will end up never watching it either. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've heard it's really good. It's just you get so busy with all these other movies and new movies, and it's. I'm just trying to find time to react to movies.
Well, that's the thing.
It's-
I don't have time. Yeah.
It's not a
still haven't watched
fun
Barbie.
watch. It's not a
The
fun
Whale?
watch. Yeah, The Whale is not
I've
a fun
heard.
watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not the
I mean,
feel good movie of the year.
And
you know?
that's fine. We don't think it has to be always. We understand, like, going in, it's going to be a very dark film. But
Right.
like the idea of, okay, I work full time, I work technically 42.5 hours a week. How do I find the time to watch something when there's something else I need to do for the channel? Like, how do I do something outside
Yeah.
that I can also do with my wife? Because there's a lot of movies and stuff she won't watch that I like. So, you know,
That's
like
why my wife does it with me.
see, that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, she's in my videos sometimes, but not a lot.
Mhm.
And I can tell you, if
Wow.
she was in a lot more, she'd get tired of it quick.
But right now, my
I'm-
wife is starting to help
done.
me with trailer reactions. Like she's been since I'm at work, and what she does now is she does full-time editing for the channel during the day, and so she's able to edit. She's able to jump on trailer reactions since I'm not home, so she can jump on them. And if it's a big enough trailer, then we'll do a second trailer reaction. We'll do two, one of just her and then both of us. We did that with Deadpool, and it did really well.
There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
since me and my wife work, I should get my dog to do all this stuff for me when we're not here. That'll really blow up.
Lucy Saw reacts.
Hell yeah! I think this is a good point. Have the studios all shut down so we have plenty of time to catch up on everything. Fair point.
That's
do
not
that.
happening.
Yeah. Good point,
They
good
should
point.
know.
You're also
Didn't that
starting to see
happen
a-
during COVID?
I say, yeah.
I mean, well, so what you're saying is we should have another one of those, but just shutting the studio down just to give us time to catch up.
Didn't the same thing
Hey
happen?
guys,
to
have you
Writer's
met my
Strike?
pet flying pig?
Oh yeah.
What?
Who?
Did you meet is this at Marvel Studios as well?
Yeah,
Is this a
Yeah,
new character?
he bought that from Marvel Studios, a flying pig,
I was just joking because, like, you know, when pigs fly.
iron
Yeah.
Oh,
pork. It's not
okay.
Iron Man, iron pork.
Spider.
No, I haven't.
Iron
caught-
Ryan.
Spider pig,
Uh,
spider pig, spider pig does
I s-
whatever
say,
a
I'm-
spider pig.
I am Iron Pig. I.
What are you saying, Jacob?
I was gonna say, I'm really enjoying how we're not getting a ton of superhero movies this year. Like, I'm actually enjoying like these big summer movies not being a Marvel or a DC. Like, I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's Joker, right, for DC only this
Yeah.
year?
Joker, and
And the-
then
The Penguin show
Deadpool.
on Max, and the Deadpool and Wolverine for Marvel.
I think
And then-
Creature Commandos is supposed to be sometime this year.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
show
that's
though.
next year.
the
I mean,
Agatha show is now coming out in September.
Agatha,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
wasn't something else coming out from Marvel
Venom.
show wise? Well,
Oh,
most
Venom.
Sony's
Venom.
Venom.
Venom and Craven are fall.
Yeah,
That's
Craven.
Sony.
Craven?
Whatever.
That's
Hey,
a
guys,
thing?
Guys,
I've
after
never
the
thought-
10 of Madam Web, I think we all should be hyped for Sony, right?
Hey,
I know, right?
thoughts on
They've
that?
been
Web, right?
killing it.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said before, the Venom movies feel like they're actually trying. At
Wait,
least.
is Madam Web number one on Netflix right now? Hold on one second.
It just
Oh,
came on
it's
Netflix.
I think it's number one on Netflix already. The top 10. Look,
Oh,
No
goodness.
way.
I think it is. Yeah, I'm checking my app right now.
Here's
Tom
the
Brady's
thing.
roast
Yeah,
number one.
Gotta be
they're
kidding.
able to kind of manipulate Netflix on what is the number one just based on, oh, we're going to push this one towards you.
Oh,
I mean, that doesn't guarantee people will click on it.
That's
this is
fair.
true.
People are interested or they're not.
I won't click on it.
Like hate watching. How do you actually confirm if it's hate watching or not?
You
I
can't.
mean, that's the thing. That's why Velma was so successful. A lot of people were watching this to hate on it.
Well, yeah,
I
but
don't
I'm
think-
saying,
I
like,
don't
how
think-
do you actually prove that? How do you know everyone was doing that or just generally watching and enjoying it?
You
Fair point.
can't.
Madam Web is
I'm just-
number one on movies today. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I mean, as it should, guys.
We're getting a sequel, guys.
Can you imagine if they announced a sequel because the Netflix numbers were so good? Guys, we gotta do another one.
Or do a re-release.
And I really hope they all
Morbin
go.
time again.
I'm,
If that were the case, Morbius would have gotten a sequel by now.
it's gonna be
Wasn't
bad
that number one when it went on?
if they all sign contracts for doing more than one. They're fucked if they announce a sequel because they have to do it.
Yeah.
Well, the rumors
Oops.
are Sydney Sweeney is coming over as Black Cat for Spider-Man 4.
I heard that rumor too.
I like that
No,
rumor.
it's just rumors.
But I mean, I think it makes sense, right?
I mean, Yeah.
I mean,
She
I
is a
would-
good
I would
actress and she's very popular, so it does make sense. I would agree.
I just feel like you need to bring over Felicia anyway, because I think you need a break from Mary Jane.
Because what happens in A No Way Home, Ned and MJ, like they're gonna still be around somehow, but we move on to other characters for a time.
Yeah.
And so Felicia, the fact is they had Felicia right in the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Felicity Jones.
Yeah.
Which I rewatched in theaters.
Oh, really? How was it?
Oh, okay. So it wasn't as bad as I remembered it. I remember I enjoyed it the first time in theaters when it came out, but I was like, what, 15, 16?
Oh,
and
the
over
sequel,
time,
you mean?
kind of like,
20.
yeah, I was like, over time, I was like, it wasn't as great as I thought it was. Then I rewatched it in theaters with my friends, and we were like, you know what? It's not as bad as I remember it to be. I enjoy some things. It's still very flawed. There's still a lot of problems, clearly. But yeah, I remember Felicity Jones was in that one as Felicia Hardy.
Yeah.
Here's a crazy take. I'd rather watch the Amazing Spider-Man 2 than any of the Tobey movies.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That cover.
Oh, my child got
Where's hot take
stabbed.
Phil when you need him?
I'm not
I
even a
know.
Spider-Man fan, but that hurt me.
No,
me.
no. Here's my reasoning.
Hurt
I
me
just
in my
love-
soul.
Oh,
I think I just love that relationship between Gwen and Peter.
I mean,
I'm able to skip
got
a
me
lot
there.
of flaws with Amazing Spider-Man 2 because of their relationship. And that's the things that I remember and I love so much because Andrew I really connected with over Tobey. And I grew up with Tobey. It's just, to me, I struggle with awkward. Like, I don't like watching movies and shows that are like really awkward and cringy where you could skip the scene and the scene doesn't change anything. So, and a lot of Tobey is just plain awkward to the point where it's hard to watch. Even in Spider-Man 2, there's a few scenes within it that are really awkward when he loses his powers that I don't enjoy watching because I'm cringing on the inside because he's being so awkward as the non Spider-Man. And so that's why that movie really, I struggle watching it. And so because of that, that's why I end up gravitating towards the Andrew Garfield movies a lot more.
That reminds me of something. Like, you guys are watching, there's a YouTuber called Unusual Suspect. He did a review of all the Spider-Man movies. He mentioned something I hadn't thought of before about Spider-Man 2. So Peter's not with MJ to try and protect her, yet he keeps trying to impress her.
I remember those.
I mean, okay. Guys are dumb, right? Guys are idiots.
Facts.
Fair point. We all do stupid shit, and there's times when I think back on my high school days going, what the fuck was I thinking?
Facts.
Yeah.
But at the time, I'm like, oh, that was a smart idea. No, it wasn't. No. There's a lot of dumb shit. I'm like, this is a good idea at the time. No, it isn't. No.
Also, Mary Jane in those movies is not a great person at all. I don't know why Peter goes after her because she is awful.
Yeah,
I mean, she's literally engaged to a dude and just leaves him.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
that happens. That happens every day, right? That's real life, right?
Yeah.
It feels funny. I mean, you hear about those stories of like they're at the altar or shit, or they're about to get married in a couple of days, and they just, you hear about
she
it.
goes to another guy immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that part, but
Spider-Man 2, it's at the altar. She's like, bye.
Deuce.
Yeah. What's funny
and then
is
there's a shot of like a Punisher kind of character.
Oh yeah,
like,
when she's running through the park and the guy's like right behind.
That's so dumb.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb. What's funny is I remember I rewatched Spider-Man 2 and 3 in theaters, and I remember so many people were so mad at MJ, especially in 3. I saw one guy saying, "What the?" Everybody was laughing, and everybody was laughing during the emo Peter dance. Everybody was cheering, like, "Oh yeah!"
I love watching the reactions of people in the theater when they're replaying the emo scene dancing. Yeah. I love it. People are losing. There was one video I saw. I couldn't find it again. I was so mad. It was on TikTok. Like someone had filmed the whole scene, and during the dance, there was people standing up in their seats copying the dance exact. And it was great. I was like, this is so cool.
Well, what's really awful about that movie is the fact that at the very beginning, when Peter goes and kisses Gwen in Spider-Man 3 in front of Mary Jane in their like kiss. It's such a he's such a jerk before the Venom.
I agree.
Well, someone pointed out recently that, like, I had that criticism too. I'm like, okay, this would have made way more sense if he had already had the symbiote. But then it occurred to me, the movie is kind of about his ego, and the symbiote enhances that. It makes it worse.
Once again, Peter Parker is a guy. Guys are idiots.
Yeah.
And I think the point is, maybe what they're also trying to say, Peter's not a god. Peter's just a guy who has spider abilities, but he's also an idiot. And this is how Peter Parker would act because he's dumb. Because I guess, like, in certain sense, when you really read comics and shit, a lot of times they write their characters, like, heroes, like, perfect. Like, they never do anything wrong except when they're fighting a villain.
Not Peter. They wrote him so dumb so much. Yeah,
and that's the thing. I feel like they're just translating that to the screen. Like, okay, like, in the comics, Peter does a lot of stupid shit. But at the end of the day, he'll figure it out and he'll hopefully save the day. Okay, so he's going to kiss Gwen in front of MJ because he's stupid. That's what he is.
I think the issue for it is not the actions. I actually do think it goes back to more Toby. I think it's because Toby, in those movies, and I think they do better with No Way Home, but in those movies, Toby has such an awkward just personality that he's portraying. And the bad part is he's a bit older. If they got a bit of a younger actor, I think it makes more sense. But because Toby's a bit older, even in those movies, you feel like, okay, guy, you should be acting differently by this third movie. You should have grown up a little bit. But it seems like he regressed as the movies went on.
So maybe the symbiote should have came in 2 instead of 3 when he's a little younger, like younger-ish.
Aunt May straight up says, a man has to put his wife before himself. Can you do that? Yeah, no. I think I can.
No. I'm a dumb, because he looked way too old to be in high school in the first one.
Yeah. Well, that's where, like, Andrew at least had that young charm.
He had a younger face, too. His face
he had he fit more the college age. He really did. He didn't really fit high school either, but he fit it much better than Toby. Toby looked like he was 25 in every movie. He just looked older. That's why I think it worked in No Way Home, because he is supposed to be older. He's the mature Spider-Man. He's been through it. That's why I liked him a lot more in that movie, because you could tell that he had gone through it and had that, like, maturity. And I think that's what was missing in those three, was a maturity throughout. I don't think they knew how to make him mature through the 3 movies. He just kept going back to great power comes great responsibility, and that was the only character growth he had through the movies.
Well, speaking of MJ being awful, didn't she throw herself off a building in the animated show to make him prove himself or something?
No, that was Lois. Lois did that. Lois did that.
I can see both.
So are we saying?
Oh yeah, Lois did do that in that animated show. Yeah, she did do that.
Oh, so Superman the animated series? I'm trying to remember when.
No, she did it in the movie, in the actual movie.
Well, no, Lex pushed her off. Lex pushed her.
I thought she jumped out during Donner.
Well, in my Adventures with Superman, she did.
Oh yeah, well
that one, yeah, she did.
Yeah, that's the that was the proof point.
I think she did it in Donner too, though.
Here's the thing: if Lois was wrong about Clark being Superman, she would have died. Like, that's the thing. Like, she really risked her whole life just to prove a point.
Oh yeah, now I remember. It was in Superman 2. He's trying. They're like at the resort or whatever, and she's trying to get him to prove it, and he's trying to save her without using his powers.
Yeah, well,
but she like jumps in the river or something.
I think what we've learned is that the entire human race is dumb. I think that's the part
we know that
here today.
Wow, you brought up something.
Magneto was right.
Concerning this topic, what do you mean? I'm confused. I don't know what he's implying.
What about Superman and Lois?
I don't know.
Please say more. Don't leave us hanging.
Yeah, mystery.
I don't know. I'm excited for My Adventures Superman season 2.
Oh, I know. Oh wait, I think I know what maybe I don't know. I mean, Kristen Dunst. I feel like they should have wrote her character better.
Yeah.
But I think also, like it's CF Rose. It was the first Spider-Man live action movie. They're like, okay, well, how do we handle? Like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to pull this off? So the focus was really on Peter, and MJ was just kind of there. I feel like that was the
Here's
thing.
the better question. Which character was written better? MJ and Raimi or Iris in The Flash?
Oh.
We are Spider-Man.
I'm
Wait,
rewatching
the TV show?
Yeah, the
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm rewatching The Flash right now. I think I'm episode 7 or 8 into season 1. I'm not that far into it. Iris is definitely written better early on, and I'm
Earlier
like,
seasons.
Because
Yeah,
they don't use her as that much.
I know it's gonna dip. It's gonna dip at some point. But I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay, Iris, okay. Like, I'm forgetting how I thought. Okay, Iris is pretty solid. I forgot
And then it
Wasn't
just
that
goes
the,
downhill.
because it's been
Wasn't
so
that-
long. Because I literally watched season 1 back in 2015 and binged it with Arrow season 3. Because I did Arrow seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix, and then I got access to Flash season 1 and season 3 of Arrow, and just kept going back and forth. And then I'm like, oh, this is great. And then realizing, oh, it's gonna,
I watched it on TV when I watched it from the very beginning when Arrow first started. That's when I started.
I started
in
watching live when Arrow season 4 and Flash season 2 were live.
Ooh.
So it
Season
was like,
2's not bad in Flash. Season 2's pretty good.
season 2's amazing. I'm saying Arrow season 4, like the polar opposites of like, oh man.
Ooh.
I mean, well, that's a fair point. Well, he didn't play 14-year-old Clark, did he?
Was he 14?
He wasn't 20. He wasn't 28 at that point.
Was he? I
I
don't think he was 28.
think he was like 21 because I think he was married at the time or something.
No, he wasn't married.
I've been rushing them, but they are out of order. I'll be honest. Iris is annoying as much.
He was 24.
Oh, okay. So he started at 24. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can.
A 14-year-old Clark.
Yeah, he was 14.
Wait, he was playing a 14-year-old in season 1?
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Yeah, because
A
remember,
grown-ass 24-year-old man's playing a... Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm-
at that point, remember the early season of Smallville, they did each season as a different year in the first 4 seasons.
I gotta look this up. Hold on a second.
What?
Wait a minute. Because I remember watching season 1. I haven't actually seen the entirety of the show. Because season 1, it was so hard to get through, I just stopped watching.
Oh yeah, because now I remember because at one point there's like an episode where like everyone's forgotten Clark, and he goes up to Chloe and she says, "Chloe Sullivan, class of 2005," which would mean they graduated in 2005.
So, you're telling me
it might have been 20. It might have been his sophomore or junior year. Not
this is a
freshman
14-year-old kid right here.
Yeah.
14.
yes.
year.
And this
That
is
was
him
the CW.
Yep, 14 right there. 14.
That was the CW. They always did that.
Okay.
You know why they did that? Because since they were over 18, they could do more risky things. You cannot do that with under 18.
That does not make it any better.
Yeah.
It doesn't. 15 doesn't matter. No. Okay. Well, learn something new every day. Apparently.
I think it's also because they had them drinking alcohol, and it's illegal for them to drink on TV that if they're under 18. So that's also one.
Did you guys ever notice in that show Clark only ever swore in any way when he was under kryptonite influence?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
It doesn't surprise me now.
It was just a way of showing his character change.
Yeah.
Cussing back then, especially on PG-13, was a lot more. If you heard a cuss word on PG-13, it was meant more than it does now.
Oh yeah, it's like nothing now. I mean, it's weird hearing the word "damn" in X-Men '97.
Yeah.
I was shocked by that. I was actually shocked.
To be fair, that's a sequel to a kid's show.
But still,
Yeah,
it's like based on the '90s X-Men, so you would think they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then again, they're doing storylines like, oh my fucking god.
They showed blood as Wolverine stabbed Magneto. Like, the cuffs are off a bit.
Can we talk about the finale? Is it safe to talk about it?
Well, I don't know who's all caught up.
I'm caught up.
I think him even saying that.
Vance's watching.
Well, what you just said happened last week, but still, I don't know. Is everyone caught up?
I'm caught up.
No? Okay.
I'm not gonna watch it, but you can spoil it if you wanted to.
Well,
No, I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it. I don't want to spoil it for
anyone. You're not gonna watch it?
I'm not gonna watch it.
Why are you not watching it?
Jacob's a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just got a lot of stuff I got a lot of stuff to do, you know? Movie after movie.
Like sleep,
life.
Watch other X-Men property stuff, like the Fox X-Men movies that are like far superior, right?
I gotta go see Abigail for a 7th time, you know? It's gotta happen.
Is that movie still in theaters?
Yes, sir, it is.
Wait, how many times did you see it in theaters?
I've seen it 6 times.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what?
I thought you were joking.
What movie? What movie?
Abigail.
It's about that ballerina vampire.
You saw that 6 times.
I have seen it 6 times, yes.
But it's not a bad movie. It's actually it's all right.
Oh yeah, it's good.
But 6 times is a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So I can explain. First time was an early screening. I liked it so much. I saw it the next day, like a regular matinee, a regular showing. So that was 2. The very next day, which was that Friday the 19th, my mom got out of work early and was like, "Hey, let's go to the movie." And I was like, "Dope." And then we went, saw it, and I was like, "Cool." That night, went to go hang with my friends. We went out, hung out. We're like, hey, let's go see a movie. I was like, shit. That was 4. And then the 5th time was, when you have a bad day, you got to go to the movies. You have a bad day. You just got to do something, get your mind off things. That. And then finally, my girlfriend wanted to see it. So.
Oh. Wow.
I like how he made all these different excuses, but really he just went 6 different times because he loved it so much.
I do. I mean, it sucks being
Number 7 is tomorrow. Number 7 is tomorrow.
Number 7 is about 20 minutes. He's got to leave right now. He's got to head.
I'm meeting Catherine Noon on Saturday, so I got to tell her that,
There you go.
It is a really good movie. It is a lot of fun.
I love it. It's my favorite movie of the year.
I just love the fact that killing when a vampire dies in this universe, they don't just die; they explode.
Exactly.
I have not watched it yet. My issue is for me to go to the movies, I have to drive an hour, so it has to be a good movie or a movie that I know is going to be good for the channel. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go watch If, and so I'll be doing like a live out of theater reaction as soon as I get out watching If.
Wait, why is it an hour away?
The theater that was close or that was in my town, it closed down, and so the closest theater is an hour away. I have to drive an hour.
Wow,
that would make me cry.
It sucks. Like especially for doing movie reviews and like out theater reactions. Like what's really bad is when you get out after watching a bad movie, and so you have to sit on it for an hour. It works when the nice thing, especially with how we're doing our out theater reactions, as soon as we get out, instead of just doing like recording a review, we go live. We'll do like a vertical live, and we'll talk about the movie and kind of like a hangout, like give your thoughts as we're driving home, and so it kind of gives me time to kind of talk about it. And we've been using YouTube Vertical, and YouTube Vertical right now is like, if you can tap into it, the views are insane on it, and so you can get really good views from it.
Interesting.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
It's a new feature YouTube is pushing. Basically, you end up on the shorts feed, and so you get all those you can gain a ton of subscribers very quickly from going live on YouTube Vertical. I think once you can basically just go live on your phone, or you can also from OBS or even StreamYard, if you send the right, it's in like the YouTube, like the TikTok view basically, and you go live that way.
Oh, I see. I think.
Wow.
And
an hour away is just devastating. I just can't get over that. That's devastating. I live like there's one like maybe 10 minutes, maybe 7 if I speed.
I say,
But yeah, I'm very spoiled in that way.
I have one just a couple miles
4
from me.
minutes. I say 4 minutes for me, not even.
And the thing for me is I can't even dream of even thinking about going to early screeners or screenings or stuff like that. That's nowhere. I think if I were to try to find one, I'd have to drive to Nashville, which is about 3 hours away. So
Yeah, I'm doing when I do school. Obviously, I'm not in school right now for the summer, but I didn't do any early screenings because they're always an hour for me. So for me, that was too far. But like for Dune, I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna drive an hour to go see that.
Yeah,
For Deadpool,
Dune, yeah.
I'm gonna go see an
I
hour.
drove 3 hours for that one. I drove
Yeah.
to Nashville to see it in IMAX. And that IMAX in Nashville, oh my goodness, it's one of the best ones in the country. Like and because y'all heard of Christian Harloff, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He went to the one in Nashville and he basically talked about how like that was better than anything in California that he's been through.
I saw his reaction to that video. Yeah. Yeah, for me, early screening is a lot of the bigger ones are in Atlanta because I live in South Carolina, so I'd probably have to drive over to Georgia, which is like 2.5 hours. But there's a lot happening in Charlotte, North Carolina, so I have kind of options. So I'm in like the sweet spot, but I only do it for like if I know it's gonna do well on the channel. Like Deadpool Wolverine, when's that early screening? I'll be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a location now where that's not a thing. No.
Dang.
I'm with
Small
you.
town. Nope.
I'm with you
It's
there.
okay. It's all good. It's fine.
Unfortunately, I have like 3 or 4 AMCs within my 10 miles of me.
Oh, you're cool.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm not. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Even the location I was at when I was in North Carolina before I moved, there was nothing like that. No.
What part of North
I wanna
Carolina?
hear it. Y'all have theaters. I don't even have one.
It was near Asheville.
Oh, okay.
Which is a pretty big town.
Yeah.
But there was nothing really there. No, in terms of like screeners. I mean, if there was, it wasn't stuff that I knew about. And I think no.
All the ones I go to in North Carolina is in Charlotte. Usually, I say Charlotte.
Yeah, and that was like 4 hours for me. So
I say
that's
yeah.
not worth it.
Mine's like an hour and 40.
It ain't worth it. No,
If it was
it's okay.
for Deadpool and Wolverine, it'd be worth it to me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be worth. It's gonna be worth it for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hear Wolverine and Deadpool are in it.
Yay!
I hear Hugh Jackman is going to be returning as Wolverine. I think it's an exclusive scoop. I don't know if anybody else knows about this.
I had no idea.
Oh man, why'd you gotta go spoil it now, man?
Look. Hugh called me this morning and he's like, I don't know if anyone else knows, but can you break the scoop? Like, okay.
Damn, you heard it here first on this.
He's actually backstage right now. If you want to bring him on, we can chat with him if you want.
Did you guys see that report? I can't remember if it was the creator of the show, but someone said for X-Men 97, Deadpool was off limits.
I saw that.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn.
Not.
I'm good. I didn't want to see it.
We didn't need it. It's okay.
We didn't need it. Deadpool.
Was he in the original?
In it. Yes, a little
2 seconds.
In the X-Men animated series.
Yeah, the original. Yeah.
Morph
Really?
became him at one point.
Yeah,
What
it Morph becomes him like really fast talking to Wolverine at one point. Like it's transforming into different.
Morph. Oh,
Yeah.
through Morph. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think
it wasn't
he did
actually
show
Deadpool.
up one other time. I think there was.
I don't think he actually did. I know that they used him for like an X-Men anime show they did, and Deadpool's a cameo.
He was in fairness, he was a pretty new character at the time.
Yeah, especially at that point. But
I
also
think
they didn't
now
really know
it would
what to do with Deadpool at that point either.
Yeah, also it makes more sense now with the revival to bring him on, but also you had other
Deadpool
things
takes
they
over
did,
anything.
which they
Deadpool just takes over.
Without saying it in the finale. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Look, I got spoiled on that. Okay, so don't worry.
Oh, well, I didn't know, but like, yeah, there are some moments I'm like, oh my god, guys, like
It was just hard to avoid.
Basically, if you grew up in the '90s and watched those animated shows, you're like, they're fucking just giving us everything.
Yeah.
Like
I want
Very fast. Everything.
yeah, like
very,
back
very
to back to
fast.
back. Okay, we're done. And
Yeah.
then
I
they
want a Spider-Man animated revival. I would love
yeah,
that.
I would love that. I
based
would
on what
watch
they did
that.
in this episode, holy fuck. We need to see, okay.
What happened to Mary Jane?
Well, because Bo, his name, the guy who got fired, he had tweeted confirming what that shot, and we're like, okay. So, okay, you're confirming it, but can we see how? In the revival?
Yeah.
Because someone said, well, can't we just see like a flashback in X-Men 97? Like, no, don't.
Yeah, what would
let
that,
X-Men
what would that
97
have to do with anything in this?
Let Spider-Man 98, if they called it that, let that show tell the story. And then we
We
can do
want
other
it.
stuff because we already know that spoiler. Whatever.
We just want it.
I'll be
like
fair though.
now.
I'm happy I got closure, to be honest, because my kid self would not believe it.
Yeah, but I also want to see I want to see how, and then you
Yeah,
can see.
I agree with that.
Because I understand they already revealed it; it's out there. But maybe they do that because maybe it'll never come back. But my thing is, if they do bring it back, show us. Don't just skip past it.
Yeah.
But then do other. Because there's plenty of other stuff they haven't done. That they can
there's
do.
so much they can do with Spider-Man, and like the thing is with Spider-Man animated, they can do so much that we've not seen in so long that we could,
Because there's things
that
they've
show would be
introduced in
great.
the comics past the show's cancellation ending. They could
Do you
bring
bring-
in.
Do you
They
bring
can adapt
your
one more
Spider-Man?
day.
No, don't do that. Don't
mean,
do that.
The thing is, though, since the show was gone for all these years, we never thought they would get to Onslaught,
Yeah.
which is something in the 90s run that is just like so bonkers. And now they're giving us breadcrumbs
Do
and
you think they
going,
will?
I think maybe they might be hesitant to do Spider-Man 98 because they've got that new Friendly Neighborhood show coming.
That show's not going to do.
There's no trailer, no nothing.
There's no
Yeah,
hype around
still
it.
nothing.
No one. It's feeling like a Disney Channel show. It doesn't feel like
because
a.
they've made
I haven't seen anything from it.
It's a little
the
bit more
original
like little
announcement.
kid oriented.
Well, we don't know. I mean, the animation, but they keep making changes. Because originally it's supposed to be, it's like a MCU kind of. No, it's not anymore. They've changed it completely now. They've overhauled that show quite a bit.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Peter's freshman year.
Yes.
That's literally what it was called.
Yeah, and now
Yeah,
it's like, it's kind of
because it was
sorta not
supposed to
really
be
connected.
before he meets up with Tony, but now they've switched it to where, okay, there's all these villains. How the fuck are they here?
Norman
Like,
Osborn's here.
Yeah, like how?
Norman's there.
And there's like a straight up, I think like a leaked shot from like Comic-Con or something showed it was like a direct shot recreation of when he meets Tony, except Norman's there instead.
Yeah, so it's definitely a multiverse situation, but
I don't think people are gonna. I mean, people will watch it because it's Spider-Man. I mean, they will, but I just don't think it's gonna. It's not. You're not gonna see people flip like they have with X-Men 97. It's just not gonna have that kind of hype.
No, but Spider-Man 98 would probably do the same thing.
It
Plus,
will,
in
or-
Spider-Man 98, they actually, because X-Men in the 90s, like they had cameos and appearances, but not to the level Spider-Man was doing. Like, oh, we have a whole arc where Daredevil shows up for a couple episodes. It's something that X-Men didn't really do because they had a lot of characters. Spider-Man, you can kind of do more of that because it's New York. So,
were Cloak and Dagger in the original?
Spider-Man, yes.
Spider-Man, yeah, not X-Men, no.
Not X-Men, no. I feel like this was a way to bridge the gap. That we're not, because there's a lot of stuff that they were doing on the other shows that they weren't combining. So in this, they're like, okay, that's Cloak and Dagger. That's Morph turning into Hulk. We know what that's referring to.
Yeah.
Okay, this is there's Iron Man from the 90s show. This is okay. So Bo basically brought everything in. It was
Cloak and Dagger just seemed so out of nowhere that I was like, wait, were they in the original?
I think it
was that just a really random cameo?
It was
cool,
but showing that's a big world. It's the Marvel universe.
And that's smart because there's all those questions whenever it comes to like a world-ending threat. Where's the other characters? No, and so like, okay, let's show all the characters. Let's show there's more than just X-Men and mutants fighting these things. Which is
this would never happen. But imagine if they did an Avengers show set in this universe. Because they think, I mean, with Tony and with Iron Man and Cap there together, it kind of implies maybe.
Well, I mean, Cap in episode 5 did say, and I quote, "Me and my team will go there and handle it."
Yeah.
who's his team? We know who he's referring to, but maybe they weren't. Maybe they weren't allowed to say Avengers.
Maybe.
Like, okay, let's just say team. I don't know. If
I
Deadpool's off limit, I don't know.
I think they did a really good job though with this show, and I think that I'm hoping they do more with this to kind of give people more of a palate cleanser to get them back into the superhero genre. I think this was a great palate cleanser. I truly believe for DC, I think Superman's going to be that for sure. I think Superman's about to be really good.
Hopefully. I mean, I have hope. And the fact is they announced Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, the release date, which is in 2026.
Just a year after the Superman movie.
Which is really less than a year, I think. It's not the same year. I thought they would have had
the same year as Batman. Isn't it the same year as Batman?
I think Batman's in October though. So July.
No, I think that got delayed to 2026.
It's 2026 Supergirl. That's what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it'd be Supergirl and then the Batman Part 2.
Ooh.
Is it bad to say I'm excited for the Batman Part 2, but also I feel like the Batman universe might end after the Batman Part 2?
What do you mean?
If we'll get a third one.
I think we'll get a third one. It's Elseworlds, and James Gunn's fully behind it.
But your everyday audience is about to get really confused. Like, when do you release the DCU Batman? Yeah, like when do you do that? Because if you got a Part 3 that you're having to ramp up to, do you hold off or do you try and get Brand Bold sooner?
You spread the releases pretty far apart.
Yeah.
And I think
I will say I'm not looking forward to the conversation I have to have with my mom when Brave and the Bold announces who's playing Batman.
Well, that's the thing. It's going to get confusing for the everyday audience. And yes, it's Elseworld, but my people are not going to understand that. They're like, oh, Batman. Wait, I just saw Batman. Why is he different? That's what's going to happen. Like, you don't want to really confuse your audience at the very beginning.
I can tell you this: they're gonna be able to make the show a difference because Colin Farrell, of course, is playing the Penguin in the Batman universe, right? And I know who's gonna play Penguin in the DCU, Johnny.
Yeah, you'd have to leak me like that, but
yeah. So we'll know the difference of who's playing, what's going on.
Yeah, the handsome one will be me.
They're gonna make you all dapper and shit.
No, they're probably gonna put me in a fat suit too, and they're probably gonna make me do a Robert De Niro impression, just like Colin Farrell.
They're gonna put you in makeup that makes you look like Robert De Niro.
Hey, I'd be fine with that.
You're like, fucking Zediac.
You fucking. We insulted them a little bit.
What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
Hanging out, man.
Chill.
Had a pretty good day. I just
finished
watching Dune again for the 4th time. I have a little bit of a problem, but
cool.
It's good outside the theater too, just so everyone knows. It's fantastic still.
I mean, you're probably like standing up and supporting, Paul Atreides and everything, right?
Oh yeah, I was just sitting there in my living room, the entire time, yeah.
Just yelling.
Oh yeah. My dad was like,
dude, paradise.
Yeah, but my dad's like, dude, like, shut the fuck up or I'm kicking you out of the house.
For the freedom fighters, and you should for the freedom fighters.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I was Javier's hype man. I was getting him hyped up to hype up Timothy Chalamet.
I still love that scene where Paul's like, I am not the fucking I'm not where you guys are. They see he's so humble. It has to be him.
It's even more of a reason, guys.
You see that Life of Brian clip people have been comparing it to? I'm not the Messiah. I say you are, Lord, and I know I've followed a few.
Like, it's funny too, because now like that Twitter's like run rampant with like different Dune memes. Is pretty funny to go back and watch it. Like, fucking Fader off. What do we do? Just like started laughing for no reason. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I saw one today where like someone, I can't remember what it was, but it's like someone a while ago had predicted something and it came true, and they're like, "Listen, Al Gaib."
Yeah, it's just I Twitter, man. It like, what a wonderful and terrible place.
Wow.
I'm not on it much at all anymore.
Fair enough.
I'm waiting for Warner Brothers because at one point they're just going to release Part 1 and Part 2 together and just call it Denis Villeneuve's Dune.
Oh, you mean like a big old supercut?
Yeah, because it's the full story, right? So I think you put out a supercut and just title it Denis Villeneuve's Dune.
I mean, I will say it was pretty cool. I watched the first Dune before I watched Dune Part 2. It's pretty seamless.
Yeah, so I feel like they're probably going to do that. A Denis Villeneuve, like just all of it together.
Wait till Messiah comes out. It's just like a 15-hour long movie.
Denis Villeneuve Dune, and then in quotes, Dune Messiah.
Yeah, the Denis Villeneuve's Dune saga.
Yeah. So if you put them together, do you include the opening thing with the?
Yes, you have to.
Oh yeah, I gotta have
Slice,
the whatever the fucking that thing is. The dude.
Okay. That like fucking like. There's a fucking TikTok where this guy's like, my girlfriend said that we should bring some more spice in our relationship, and then I said, and it cuts to him like wearing like a jacket, like he's fucking the Harkonnen. He's like,
That's pretty good. That's pretty
that
good.
was amazing.
There's some thought behind that.
What
one.
you don't do is, I rewatched Dune
There you
on I think it was right before I watched Dune 2, and then as soon as I finished watching Dune, I went and tried to start watching Rebel Moon. Never do that.
So what you're saying is you had a better time with Rebel Moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Rebel Moon was great, especially because I have not watched the second one. So yeah.
So you're
Loved
saving
it.
yourself because you're saving yourself for peak when
Yeah, you never go from shit to peak. I mean, you gotta know.
Yeah, what are
Yeah.
you doing, man?
Yeah.
I mean, Denis
Like
can
that-
never.
That's why I end up stopping Rebel Moon in the middle and just watch the honest trailer to know what happens.
Yep.
You know-
Denis can never make a movie as good as Rebel Moon. Sorry.
Phil's in the distance somewhere going, I'm
I like
gonna
them.
Yeah, sorry. Denis is one of the greatest directors of all time. What a guy.
Are you sure he's not one of the directors of all time?
Oh, he's Zack Snyder's one of the directors of all time. Technically, Denis is too, but he's also just one of the best of all time, in my humble opinion.
Well,
He's
we're
got
glad
quite the
that-
filmography.
we appreciate the hot take. Appreciate it.
It's not a hot take. I'm just glazing him.
There
That's
was
what
a
I'm here for.
wait. So Luke has a hot take. He'd rather watch Spider-Man 3, no, Amazing Spider-Man 2 over any of the Tobey movies.
Oh, I can't get behind that. That's a hot take, though. I respect it.
That's a very
It is a
hot take.
I respect the
hot
hot
take.
takes. Even if I can't agree with them, I respect them. That's one I
Exactly.
can't agree with, though.
I
You
just
said it on
can't
the internet.
handle. I just can't handle Toby's awkwardness in those movies. He is so extreme awkward, and I don't enjoy watching awkward. And
That's fair.
And I grew up with those movies, but Amazing Spider-Man 2, even though it's a mess of a movie, the relationship between Peter and Gwen is so powerful that it, to me, kind of gets away from the awkward from Toby. So that's why I'll pick those. I'll watch that movie over the others.
I agree with that. I definitely prefer Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone over Toby and Kirsten Dunst, like breaking up every 5 seconds in all 3 movies. Like that got
Yeah.
annoying. And Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield are just a delight until, Clock Tower, boom. But
Like it's
I
heartbreaking.
just-
Like it's
it's
truly
just-
heartbreaking.
oh, it is. That's a great scene. If you separate that scene from the rest of the Amazing Spider-Man 2, peak. But then the rest of the movie happens, and it's like dubstep and Paul Giamatti in his underwear and
Electro theme going.
Jamie Foxx with buck teeth and like a
Oh,
terrible
yeah, there's
comb
that.
over.
I
Yeah.
think if I can get behind the characters, I'm fine with how even the mess of that movie. There's still some really powerful moments that I just don't have those same emotions with the Toby movies.
Okay.
And my thing is, I didn't know that there was a director for Madam Web. There was a director.
Yeah,
She worked on Defenders.
Now it makes sense.
What the fuck? What Defenders was actually pretty solid. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, she was one of the directors on that.
So
That's interesting.
Wait. What's her? Oh, yeah. What's the track record of Madam? Hold on.
I'm pretty sure Man Web was like her second movie.
I'm not saying
Okay.
that. I don't blame the director fully on
it's-
that
it's
one.
No,
Sony's
her,
Writing
fault.
and-
her only film is Madam Web.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's
wow.
directed. She's directed
That's-
TV. She's directed TV.
Why?
That's unfortunate.
But that's so. Why in the world would Sony want to build a universe and just pick the worst director? It's like, Sony, y'all know how to make a movie. Like, what are y'all doing? It's
Well, she's directed a lot of variety of shows and pretty big, like Bates Motel.
And
House.
she's had Marvel experience.
Dexter, Jessica Jones, The Defenders.
Yeah, so it's not even the director; it's just Sony being fucking stupid.
It is Sony.
I mean,
Why
you could
that
look at
character,
their.
directed the
though?
Game of
But-
Thrones pilot. Oh, the Scrapped spinoff. Oh shit. Okay.
But why Madam Web though? That character, like, no one knows who she is.
That doesn't matter as long as it's good.
Because Sony's
Madam
dumb.
Web. Well, Madam Web, in defense, Madam Web could have been a good movie. She's an interesting character, but like,
She's not even
let's-
related to Peter Parker, right? I don't really know much about her.
No,
so she's
the
not even
original-
related.
I only know her from the
Sony's-
Spider-Man 90 show where she's like an old lady in a chair that like sees the future. That's like all I know.
And there's another version where she's younger and can do the portal jumping and shit.
Mm.
But the problem is they fucked up the story because apparently they had a better story because they all signed on, and then as soon as they got into pre-production after signing on, and then in actual production, every day they're changing shit.
Yeah.
Well, like the original story that I had heard, which I actually thought was really interesting, it was a Terminator story. It was this guy was coming back to kill Peter before he became Spider-Man, and so Madam Web's having to stop this guy from killing Peter before he's born, which for a story is really interesting because it's more like a time travel, more of a like it made more sense. This one, to me, it felt like they had a movie they were making, and in the middle of it, they were like, we don't want to do, we just want to disconnect everything. I don't know what Sony's game plan is anymore.
Make
because
terrible
it feels
movies
like-
except for Spider-Verse.
But it just feels
I know.
kind of like they're making these terrible moves to protect something. That's what it's feeling like. Like, oh, we have this movie that we're starting out making. Well, we want to protect Spider-Man. Why? Like, what's going on that you're trying to protect something? That's what it feels like. They're protecting something from. That's why they're disconnecting these movies from, anything.
And I just don't understand why they're not putting more effort into them. Like I keep saying, it feels like they're only putting genuine effort, whether you like them or not. They're putting genuine effort into the Venom movies.
I would say maybe if Venom 2 wasn't cut to shit,
And if the
and
first Venom movie was good,
the
and
first
not
Venom movie
terrible.
wasn't. I don't agree with that, but at least they were trying something different. But then when they brought in Carnage, it should have been way fucking better, even with Woody Harrelson as his horrible fucking wig, whatever. But Woody Harrelson's a great actor.
I love Woody Harrelson.
If they would have let him go a different approach, with
Not brought in his girlfriend, that was such a dumb, weird. That was weird.
There's a way to work it because that is something that's in the comics, but problem is it's the tone, and the fact is too they were cutting a lot of development. Like there's a lot of scenes that you can tell were cut because the characters are not developed at all. Oh, he's like Eddie. He has a red symbiote. Who gives a shit? Why do I care about what I care about? Cassidy.
And,
It's just more.
what's the care? What's the care for the third movie? You always want to go bigger for the next one, but you're just probably going to do poison or just
it's
another
toxin. I think toxin's
toxin.
in it or something. Yeah,
But like it's like no one. If you're going to do that, you should have brought Carnage into the third movie, not the second.
Yeah, I think Carnage should have been the finale in the
or
in the
at least
trilogy.
bring in Peter or a Peter to go against Venom in the
Marvel.
third movie.
Marvel would not allow it.
See,
They
that's
can use Andrew. They can do Andrew. They can do Toby. They can do either one. They don't have any control over that.
Well, I was going to say
Marvel
to
has
like
no control.
the point we were saying they might be protecting stuff. There's been a lot more rumors than usual about like Sam Raimi possibly thinking about coming back for Spider-Man 4. I feel like that could possibly be on the table with Toby.
Okay.
I feel like that could possibly be on the table. I don't know why Andrew Garfield wouldn't either, but most of the rumors recently have been like Sam Raimi says he's down for it. Toby says he's down for it. I wouldn't be surprised if like after whatever the MCU does with Secret Wars, whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Like their cameo fests. Whenever they're done with that, they kind of are like, all right, we brought Toby back again because I'm assuming he's probably going to be there again.
They'll be both. They'll both be back. Yeah.
Like they'll probably be like, all right, now since we got the Iron Hot again, Spider-Man 4.
Which you thought they would have done No Way Home. And
I would have figured they would have been real quick with it. Yeah, because everyone
think.
saw the reaction to No Way Home. You figured they would be smart and not dumb and be like, all right, Spider-Man 4 right now.
Easily Amazing
Well,
Spider-Man
to be
3
fair,
and
that
Spider-Man
would
4
be confusing if they do a fourth. Holland
honestly,
movie.
not really, because they set it up with No Way Home. Your audience was kind of like slowed into it because it's like, oh, there's 3 Spider-Man. There can be more than one. That was an easy transition into an Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Also, it depends on how they title it, because Spider-Man, Tom Holland's never had a number.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Toby's only been numbered.
So I think you do Toby, Spider-Man 4, The Amazing Spider-Man 3, show the Amazing in the title, so it's clearly the third one, and then Tom's fourth is just whatever subtitle.
And then to be fair too, like the Batman situation is more confusing because like we've had Ben Affleck, we've had Robert Pattinson, now we're getting another one, and they're rebooting the DC universe. Everyone's kind of aware that like all the Spider-Men are different. Even like casual audiences know the difference between Toby, Andrew, and Tom. So I think going back to one of the old ones wouldn't be as confusing as what DC's doing right now with Batman. Where like no one's gonna have any idea what's going on with DC right now. Everyone's gonna be confused at first. But Spider-Man, I feel like it's a little bit easier. They're very different. They're all separated. And you had No Way Home, so I feel like it wouldn't be as confusing.
All 3 interacting, and
so I don't think it would be a problem. And even Spider-Verse now, people are kind of just used to like all these different Spider-Men.
I was gonna bring
it's
that
like
up.
Batman. It's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, every couple of years is a new Batman.
Well, we're about to see Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man. I mean, that's a thing.
Hey.
I mean, so they could have easily they had such a story set up with Andrew basically making the statement in No Way Home.
Oh yeah.
I stopped pulling my punches. What does that look like?
Well,
what is that story? Man.
Now the question is he playing live action noir from the Spider-Verse?
He is. They've said he is.
They've confirmed that?
Yes, they confirmed that.
Where did that ding come from? Am I fucking crazy?
No, someone's phone.
Not me.
Wasn't me.
Jeez, that ding was loud as crap. Jesus.
It's not me. My phone is literally
Not
black.
me.
The fuck?
Oh, Webhead.
But I think the description of the show was that he'll be playing like an older, aging Peter Parker, I guess. And then, but it's live action from
I'm fine with that. I think that's to me, that's, if I were Sony, just do stuff like that. Do series with these Marvel characters and not movies.
Give me a Spider-Ham show.
I'd take it. I'd take an animated Spider-Ham. That'd be so fun.
Give me John Mulaney as a Spider-Ham show.
Why not?
I would love that.
I would love a Spider-Gwen. I'd love a Spider-Gwen show. Bring in Dove Cameron for it. She'd make a good Spider-Gwen.
They are keeping Robin.
See?
We're saying there's they're talking about Batman in the DCU, not the. Wow,
that's perfect. See what I mean? Like DC's confusing as fuck. Like, but you say Andrew, Toby, or Tom, and everyone knows what you're talking about. People don't know what's going on with Batman. It's just insane. Jokers too. Like, there's so many Jokers.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's crazy.
Now,
Batman's just been a disaster over the past few years.
He's not hot take Phil, but he's Phil.
Nice.
Fuck do you mean Batman's been a disaster for the last few years?
I mean, all right, no. Batman's been fantastic quality-wise. I mean, just actors everywhere, universes everywhere. Like, it's been crazy. Oh. That's what I mean.
Okay.
We've gotten some of the best Batman content we've ever gotten over the past few years. Don't get it twisted.
I was going to say, what in the fuck?
No, Batfleck's my favorite live-action Batman. The Batman is my favorite Batman movie.
There we go.
That's all you wanted to hear.
That's all I needed to hear.
So, that's
all I needed to hear.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, disaster continuity-wise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's a
I mean,
when is The Brave and the Bold coming out? When is
no release date?
Like, we don't even know.
No release date.
Only update
release date.
Keep it.
The last update we got was that
Supergirl got a release date today.
No, I meant like the director.
Andy
Muschietti is directing. That was the last update.
Yeah. I doubt
because he did so good with the.
I think he'll stay. I think he'll stay with it.
Despite all the Flash's shortcomings, Batman content in that movie was not one of them. So I think Andy Muschietti has what it takes to pull off Brave and the Bold.
Batman was the highlight of the Flash.
He's at Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers
had a lot of meddling in that movie.
Yeah, that movie.
I think they leave him alone and let him do his thing. And I think James
Warner Brothers has nothing to fucking say about it now. It's all DC Studios and James Gunn. It's a siloed thing. It's an autonomous unit now.
Oh, sorry, sidetrack on Batman. Is anyone actually excited for Cape Crusader? That's going
the
out?
show, yes.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, very much so.
Very much so.
I don't like that they're dropping it all at once, but
well, yeah, that part I don't like the dropping all at once.
Oh, they're dropping all of it. Oh
Yep.
man.
But then again, the last time they did that with Fallout, it didn't benefit them because the show was actually good, but
it did benefit them.
Well, yeah,
because normally if you're a week by week situation, you drop all at once, that's not a good sign. But it actually worked. So
when it comes to Amazon, I'm not shocked. I think with Amazon, it's not. You shouldn't be worried if they drop everything. That's just their model.
No, they do week to week. Amazon did Reacher week to week.
Yeah, but typically when
they're random.
When they do a new show, they usually do it all at once, like they did it with The Boys, they did it with Fallout. But if it becomes a hit, that's when they start doing the weekly model after about 3 episodes. They drop the first 3.
So what you're saying is Invincible season 1 should have never dropped at all because it was.
I'm saying let's not talk about Invincible.
Well, you brought up Amazon. We're talking about Amazon.
I did.
Was Rings of Power week by week?
Week to week.
Yeah, it was week to week. They dropped the
first 2 episodes first, but
dropped the first 2, which they kind of had to. Those first 2 episodes is a slog.
This is a fair point. It only benefited them because the show was good. If it was bad, it would have been whatever.
I saw the first 2 episodes in theaters.
I really hope the Cape. Well, it's about not Lord of the Rings. Talk
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power.
Yeah, but Fall. Yeah, it only benefit because it was
I still gotta watch that.
I really hope Cape Crusader. Yeah, I want to see a trailer for Cape. I see that the images are cool, but I want to see it in motion. I want to see what
I need
the
that
animation
too.
look like.
I would expect that at least a month or so before the show actually drops.
Yeah.
Probably.
When does it drop again? July?
August 1st.
Man, if I were them, I would drop it around when
10 episodes.
My Adventure with Superman releases. That's when I would drop it or drop a trailer.
Maybe it's not ready. Yeah.
They would have enough for a trailer.
Trailer. I thought you meant drop the show.
No, typical practice usually if they have an EW spread with images, a trailer's not too far behind.
Yeah, that's very true.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Is there an upcoming Amazon, or has Amazon already done like a upfront thing this week for TV or anything?
So. Warner Brothers.
What was going on this week?
Well, they announced Roadhouse 2, so yeah, they did have an Amazon thing up front.
And they had Reacher season 3
next
year.
Why did they announce a second Roadhouse movie? I have no idea. That was shocking.
The first one did well, so
right, but it was a contained story. I don't think you needed to do any more.
McGregor memes.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put it in theaters.
I love the opening scene with his character. He's just walking and he's nude. Like the first thing you see, he's fucking nude.
Okay, the only thing that really sells that too is the background music they use too, because it's just so raunch and so McGregor. That's literally the only reason why it works. Had you done like some goofy fucking needle drop or anything like that instead of like actual score made for that movie, it wouldn't have worked as well. But holy fuck, that it worked for everything you just said. On top of the score.
McGregor.
Yeah. I sorry, I completely forgot the best news of the day. I'm sorry.
I expect that'll be the final season.
That probably will be the final season.
You think so?
They said before they had planned 5.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And if you look at the way they've adapted the story in the books, it's not a long story. Like it's long, but it's not a super ongoing long story. Gore, I'm actually curious to see what Gore would have to say about the Roadhouse. I wonder if Gore actually watched the original. I'm a pretty big fan of the original. Like, not
the original's fun.
Original's a good movie. It's a good fucking movie, and I like it a lot.
It's so camp, but it works for that movie.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think that what they did with this one is they took major beats that are in the first movie and they honored them well. But how you enjoyed it, your mileage may vary.
I mean,
I need him to rip out a throat though.
Which I was expecting that, and it didn't happen. I feel like that's gonna be the second one. They're gonna do the second one. Yeah,
they might. Yeah,
they'll do it in the second. It's okay.
Maybe. Totally figured. Minor spoilers for Roadhouse 2024. I totally thought that's how he was gonna kill McGregor.
Yeah, I mean, because like it felt like it was gonna be earned in a sense.
Yeah,
they don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
They're building up a trilogy.
I forget. Was that one? That one was rated R, right? Roadhouse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was F-bombs and shit in there. Yeah.
Blood.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Remember, I still remember him sitting in that car. They call me Big Dick, and he's like, "I ain't calling you that." like, I don't care that you.
Yeah, I don't know. That movie fucked pretty hard. I liked it. I hope it gets a physical.
Watch it.
I hope it gets a physical release. I'd own the shit out of that movie.
I know, right?
Like,
Jenny, you guys see Planet of the Apes?
I did.
Kingdom.
I haven't seen it yet. I
Not yet.
saw it last week.
Not yet.
I need to. I just haven't had a shot.
Well, the best part is when CG Charlton Heston. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm waiting to go until next week because I'm probably going to see Furiosa, Mad Max Saga.
I cannot wait for that
Yeah.
movie. That was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
I had a
What?
chance to see it tomorrow, but I can't go.
Oh,
That's I'm probably going to do a double feature when we get back from our
What a
trip.
wonderful day. Say his words. I haven't actually seen the movie. I've just seen clips online and just that bit. What a wonderful day! I'm like,
Yeah.
What a wonderful day! Oh man,
I love
Dude,
that scene.
Bro.
Kevin Durant sells that so well.
Yeah, he's so good.
Dude,
I like
his
that.
interviews and he's like doing the voice and the physicality. Like, dude, Kevin Durant is such an underrated actor.
Yeah,
He was great in Abigail that came out this year too.
He was
Yeah, I
so
know,
great.
I know. You just saw him 7 times. Or
6
he-
times.
he
I've seen
was-
the man a
Even though
lot.
the first time I watched the Abigail trailer, I thought it was Elon Musk. I'm like, is that Elon? What is happening right now?
I've seen that joke.
But let's not forget his best performance is Blob.
Yeah, he's gonna pop up in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, literally.
So weird.
Okay, say what you want about that movie. That bit is funny where he says, "Come on, Bob. Did you just call me Blob?
Blob.
Why'd you call him Blob? I didn't. I said
Yeah.
Bob."
he's also in Swamp Thing.
Mm.
I'm gonna
What? Wait, he
actually
was?
watch
He's
that.
Dr.
I'm gonna-
Jason Woodrue in Swamp Thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I feel like I'm in the
gonna have to
minority on
react to that
Apes
movie before.
Why are you the minority on
Deadpool
Apes?
Wolverine.
because I didn't love it. I
Are you
wanted,
like it?
Are you not cool or something?
Yeah, but we talked about this. We know why you didn't really love it that much.
yeah, I wanted more Kevin Durant. Honestly,
Yeah.
he wasn't in it enough at all.
I said that in my review as well. I was like, I wish
I-
there was more because I feel
I
like his
think there's
presence was
serious-
so good.
Yeah, he's great, and I think there's just real bad pacing problems with that movie, to be honest. But that's just me.
I liked it.
I think the movie's great, but the director did say he would like to do a director's cut, even though as far as I know, he's proud of the cut we have.
As long as the director's cut is more Proximus, yeah, I guess.
Are you all cool
But
with them saying we're gonna make 5 more?
Yeah.
5 seems
Yeah.
kind of excessive?
not?
But
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, take it one step at a time. you
I
know?
say
I mean, because it ends on an interesting note without spoiling anything. Like the ending is interesting, but like 5.
Well, if you look at the way they want to do it, they want to try and line it up with the original Planet of the Apes. That takes place in the 31st century, and this one takes place chronologically in like the year 23, whatever the fuck. So they
Mhm.
still have at least 700 years of ape history to cover ground with. So, I mean,
Honestly, I don't think they're going to go that far. I don't think they're ever going to line up directly with the original because, for one thing, they're having humans talk now. They're having them regain speech right now. So
I could see it to where they're not doing a full like remake of the original. I could see like them changing it up. Like they'll do that plot line at some point, but they'll change it up in like today's climate, which
Well,
I'm
they should,
totally
yeah.
fine
Timeline.
with.
Yeah.
I won't say why, but I do think there's a chance we see the spaceship come into like the spaceship that went up in the next movie.
I think they'll do one more movie than the next one they would do it. That's my
Yeah,
theory. Because
It-
I figured they're
yeah.
gonna do a trilogy. So like this
Yeah, the
trilogy
idea
is
of, like,
now.
Yeah, they have the Caesar trilogy. This is the new trilogy, and then if they do 9, it'll be the last trilogy.
Yeah, I think let's
Yeah.
just do a trilogy of
Yep.
these, and then if you want to
Let's
keep
do
getting
it.
closer and closer to the originals, I think that's fine. But like 5 for this, I
Yeah.
could on 5 for Caesar because again, hot take incoming. I guess I didn't give a fuck about Noah, like the main character, at all. I didn't care at all.
really,
Where like Caesar is like one of my favorite movie characters of all time. So I like 5 movies of that. To me, sounds like a drag. But like that, I don't know. Like I said, I'm in the minority. I don't know. But
Just honest question. Like honestly, if you didn't even have the Caesar trilogy, like didn't even have Caesar as a character, do you think Noah's character is still a good character? Because a lot of people seem to compare this movie to the original trilogy,
no,
and I went in saying Dawn and War are so damn good. I'm not gonna put this up there yet, but
oh yeah, I mean, to me, Dawn and War are like some of my favorite movies of all time also. So I mean, I'm a Matt Reeves glazer. We know this. I love Matt Reeves. So
Dawn is the
also,
Dark Knight of this franchise.
Like, yeah, Dawn and War to me are literal 10 out of 10s, like perfection. I love them.
Maybe because it's Matt Reeves.
Yeah, only because it's Matt Reeves. Nothing else. Doesn't matter anything else. Just because Matt Reeves' name on it. But
I think at the moment my ranking would be Dawn, Kingdom, War, Rise. And that's not a knock on Rise. I love Rise.
I have this one about on par with Rise.
Rise is so interesting. Like
Rise of Skywalker?
It's better than Rise of Skywalker.
I love the Rise of Skywalker. Awesome.
Kingdom of Planet of the Apes is better than Rise of Skywalker. I can confirm that.
By far.
Is it because no one in the Star Wars says "What a wonderful day," so that's why it doesn't?
Yeah, I'd rather "What a wonderful day" instead of "They fly now."
Is Kingdom makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. They fly now. What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! Yeah, so they fly now.
I like Kingdom over Rise right now.
Yeah, I mean, see that's kind of like where I'm at. I think Rise and Kingdom are on similar playing fields, but like nowhere even near Dawn or War. Like not even in the same discussion. Yeah, fuck it. We've been leaking shit about myself all the time. So yeah, he's my dad.
Somehow the apes return.
Somehow Koba returned.
That's a good point. That should be a tagline. Somehow
that's good.
The apes
return.
Good. Star Wars.
Side note: my favorite apes content has been Matt Reeves reacting to putting Koba in every movie on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
that's been my favorite apes content over the weekend, in my opinion. But that's just me. But because I love me some Koba.
There was one I saw where he's in Paddington Bear or something.
Dude, they are fantastic. My favorite one was Scream, where he's just behind Bill and Stu in the kitchen, just fucking snarling. That killed me. Pulp Fiction was pretty good too.
How some of them are so badly edited.
Oh, that makes it better. Yeah, the Batman, where they literally just took a picture of him and flipped him upside down for like the shot of him walking towards the car. Like it's fantastic. And then him.
Yeah, because Robert is moving as Batman in the shot, and Koba's just like
there. And you can see the white border around him too, which is funny. And then they put him in like the fucking little toy car and Barbie with Margot and Ryan Gosling just holding a fucking M14. Like it's so good. It's fantastic.
This Ken wants to kill all humans.
Yeah, it was great. Oh man!
In all seriousness,
give me a Koba movie.
One of the best villains ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I gotta ask though, did anyone do reaction to the Wicked trailer today? Did anyone?
I did.
I still need to watch that.
I did. It's so good. I cannot wait.
I've never seen the play, but I know the story because in high school, a theater class, they freaking make you know that story of Wicked. So I have to say that trailer was like, wow.
We went and watched the show a couple weeks back. The play is awesome. In this movie, they are going beat for beat. It's funny. The trailer actually is the story in order, which is kind of funny. But for those who know the play, they're fine with it. It's like, oh, this is exactly what we want. But it looks to me it gave me chills at the very end. I actually really am excited for it.
This is a part 1 of a 2, right? Is it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. So Luke, you have to head out, man. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me come on.
Have fun, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. See y'all later.
Bye.
He's good.
Nice meeting you.
Who the fuck
was that?
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Me either.
No.
No idea.
When one exits, one enters. Tyler's here. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Tyler.
Tyler.
Oh,
he was just waiting until he left.
Connected. Your mic is not connected. He's just rambling. We can't hear you. We cannot hear you.
Can't read lips.
The Ravens suck.
Wow. Holy shit.
Wow.
Fix your mic, boy.
Nice. That was not nice at all. Holy shit.
No.
Oh, 1 second. Okay.
Eject.
Who just made that? That was so good.
That was me.
That was awesome. That was so good.
Let me tell you, Grandma's Boy is one of my favorite movies of all fucking time. And
so good.
JP's middle name is my first name, so I take great pride in fucking doing that character whenever I can.
That was really good.
Oh.
Hey, we lost him.
We lost him.
I heard his
okay.
feelings.
Mission failed.
Yeah,
Leave the decisions to me, Kane.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
When comedies were funny.
That's true.
You like 2024 comedy?
What is 2024 comedy?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Enlighten me.
There was Book of Clarence.
The one joke in Dune Part 2.
Okay, Dune Part 2 is fucking cinema. Okay, let's
Is
clear that
If
up right
comedy? If is a comedy, right?
If
think
is.
it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Kids
John
comedies
Krasinski
to
is
say
a
about
clever SOB.
comedies.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, I'm kind of somewhat excited for it. A little nervous, but also excited.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect, man. Is it
Yeah,
a
that's my
straight up
thing.
kids movie? Is it like
Apparently it's like a family film.
Interesting.
Fair point.
It's
Madam Web's a
rated.
comedy. We forgot Madam Web.
Right.
oh yeah, Madam Web.
I didn't see
Greatest
that though.
comedy of all time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's PG, so
Yeah, my wife's wanting to see If on Saturday, so
I'm thinking
that's what we
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
does
right,
come
that
out like
comes out
this
to-
weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
No
even
one's gonna
think
see
of
The
that.
Strangers.
I was gonna see The
No.
Strangers.
I am also
yeah.
seeing it tomorrow.
That's what I'm seeing. I haven't even seen the original Strangers. I'm gonna just going into this one.
That's fair. The original, I actually know like a lot of people call it the scariest movie of all time because it's so realistic. But then I know a lot of people that call it boring. So honestly, yeah, you're actually going into this new one. I would say well-minded.
Because The Strangers, like it's like two people at like a house that's kind of like deserted
Yeah.
and all
That's
that.
not
stuff.
the same thing.
Yeah, I've heard like some people say the original is good. Like Jacob said, some people say it's like the scariest thing ever, and then some people say it's not good. Like, so I have no idea. If I like this one, I'll go back and watch the original one.
And I'll say it right now, I'm a stand person. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. I stand ground. What am I trying to say? I like the second one, Pray at Night, and everyone hates it. I like it.
Okay.
it's funny that while you were saying that, you froze up for a few seconds.
You're like, yeah. It's okay. It's all those fake movies behind him that's getting.
Oh,
Womp womp.
That's all good in the hood.
I would laugh. He like pulled. It's like a cardboard cutout or
Yeah,
something.
I was
He's
gonna say,
like,
it's just like a fucking blockbuster stand
Just
up.
falls forward on.
The truth comes out.
Wah.
I guess Tyler got really sad and he left. So he's
I'm
not
so
coming back.
Yeah.
sorry, Tyler.
You had to
probably
say
having
fuck the Ravens.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulty, man.
So
I know.
like so difficult he can't even jump in. He's technically the second person who's had technical difficulties. Someone else didn't join because they couldn't get their shit working.
That
Damn.
sucks.
Yeah.
It really
It's okay.
sucks.
No,
Tyler's
Gore
cool
agrees
people.
with you.
Pray at Night is superior most action horror movie. I
I
haven't
agree.
seen either one of those in a long fucking time, but yeah.
I don't
Did
want to
you
know what
see
they're doing.
Arcadian
Arcadian. Is that
with
the
Nicolas
movie?
Cage?
I was gonna see it, but I missed it. Time, effort.
So,
Oh,
do you want to
decent.
tell us what's in the hidden room behind the shelf of movies?
Were the dead children I killed? I'm just kidding.
Whoa!
That would be funny. That would be funny if there was a hidden thing, like because you see so many movies, like you pull a book, but this time you pull a DVD.
And it pulls open the fucking.
Oh shit, there's Susie.
I got really dark, really fast. God fucking damn it.
From Mickey to God damn it.
Fucking killed a monster I was trying to get an ability from. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, he kills dead children. Yes, he kills the ghost of the dead children.
I blame all.
Paranormal Activity Part 8.
I'll kill you to death.
As we all do.
Did we because I'm just sitting here like geeked up. Did we talk about The Last of Us at all yet?
Not
Oh,
yet.
did you see those pictures today?
Oh my god.
Oh
But
no.
Did I see those pictures today?
I bet
looks-
you
it
fucking
looks
can.
Did I stop looking at the pictures today?
Yeah.
No.
It looks like Last
How many
of Us
tissue boxes
part,
did I go through?
Last of Us Part Duh.
It does. Yeah, Folie à deux.
Part D.
Yep,
Really?
Oh yeah.
Folie à deux.
D.
Double kill.
Yep.
I'm
Last
excited
of
for
Us.
Last of Us. I'm definitely
More
excited.
Druckmann.
So like, they're gonna do it, right? Like
Mhm.
we all
Yeah.
think.
I
they're
was gonna
do
say,
it.
yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
I was gonna do a whole podcast about it, but yeah, they confirmed some things to me today. I mean, I think I said it on an episode of Council a while ago when we were first talking about season 2, where I thought maybe for the show they'd go in chronological order for those that played the game. I'm gonna tiptoe on ice right now and not spoil anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Good
do
for
that.
you. Good on you.
Golf
Don't do that.
time.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go for par. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Episode 1 though.
Oh man, that would be fucking
Maybe
brutal.
kicking the balls.
That would be. I mean, hey, I know for a fact that Neil Druckmann's got some King Kong balls. So I think Craig Mazin would probably be like, yeah, fuck it.
Here's the thing. Pedro was on set for a while. It could be
He
a
was.
ploy. So I think it's not episode 1. Didn't they announce season 2 and 3? Or just season 2?
Well, Craig and Neil said that they think it's going to take 2 seasons to fully do part 2.
Yes.
I think
So
that's
do
how
you
they
think
end the
they're
finale.
So-
That's how they finale it. They're gonna fucking.
They're gonna finale season 2.
So I have an idea now. I don't know if I can really. I'm trying really hard not to spoil it. I have an idea now.
Smoke. You have ideas now.
Yeah, my brain is smoking because I'm trying to not just geek out over everything and fully explain the entire plot of the second game.
So, not going into spoilers. How do you think they're going to do it? If they, because wasn't it 8 episodes for season 1?
9.
9. This one's 8, I believe.
Okay.
Do
you think it's going to be the halfway point or no?
No, I think we're doing it. I think we're full sending it episode 1, and then I think the finale for those who played the game is when the switch happens.
Okay. I can totally see that.
When the switch happens, yes. I think that's the finale. So then like, dude, what the fuck? Because that'd be a crazy cliffhanger too. To end the season on that, that would be nuts. I don't know how much people would like it, but I don't know how much people would really like the season in general. I think they're really like, I think we're doing the damn thing. I thought they'd maybe try to make this an easier pill to swallow in the show.
What if it opens with it, and then the rest of the episode is leading up to it? Like you start with
man,
when they're doing Walking Dead with Negan.
Yeah,
that's how they did
kind
that
of thing. No, I think the opening will be like the opening of part 2. I'm thinking they're pretty much going to do part 2 almost beat for beat at this point. From what we've seen, the locations and stuff, I can even place some things from the locations that are from the game. I mean, we saw one of the first locations they went to was the house. The house. And everyone was like, oh no, why are we going there? Let's not do that.
And then like 2 weeks later, we see them filming the dance. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the picture that came out today is literally Joel at the dance. And then the picture of Ellie to me looked like it, and it's a different outfit, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. But to me, the picture of Ellie looked like it was when you're in the optional part of Seattle in the open world level where you're in the bank.
Yeah, okay.
It kind of looked like she was in there. But she's in like a big like winter outfit thing, which kind of threw me off because obviously in Seattle, she's usually in the windbreaker, no beanie or jacket or anything. That threw me off a little bit, but if we're going to change wardrobe, I'm not going to be that much of a dickhead about it.
Dedicated. You're so
I'm a nerd. Dude, I have a tattoo. Like, dude, I'm disgusting.
Love your tattoo.
Thank you. I'm a sweaty nerd for The Last of Us. It's what I live for. So, I played the game in abnormal amount. It's probably crippled my mental health. But
when he found out I never played the game, that's why we got a divorce.
Yeah, that was honestly the biggest factor in that. I didn't even care about anything else. So I was like, fuck it.
It was that.
We're gonna put our child through a divorce just because you refused to play The Last of Us Part 2.
That's exactly it. I refused to play The Last of Us.
I was like, well, you can see Chainsaw on the weekends. Bye bye.
Yeah.
And he walked the fuck out. You terrible father.
I stormed out with my Joel and Ellie statues. And
you did. Yes, you did, Brett. I mean,
it hurts my feelings.
That was the other problem we were having. He was saying somebody else's name when we were together. I was like, dude, what? What's going on here?
I'm sorry, my movie quotes made you think I was seeing somebody else. Holy shit.
Well, that doesn't make up for you not playing The Last of Us.
There's an episode of Frasier like that.
Boo fucking who. I didn't play The Last of Us. You gonna cry just like you did last time?
No, I got over it now.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I never get fed at all. That's the problem. Neither of my parents feed me. That's the issue.
Fucking grown man, feed yourself.
No, Kacinema, we have to say goodbye. Thank you for being here, man. Thanks for being here, Kacinema, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Have a good evening.
Catch you later, bro.
Bye.
Bye. Who the fuck?
What the fuck?
Who the fuck? Oh, well, we're gonna try this again, and this guy's also here too. Tyler is back. And
I had to switch to my phone because for some reason it wouldn't. My microphone wouldn't work tonight for some reason.
That's lame.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry about the
It was
Ravens.
perfectly fine for everything else I've ever done, including these shows. But for some reason today, it's having an issue. It says when I log on, it said it's working, and then I obviously see no audio. So that's fun. I love technology.
It's a good excuse. I get it.
That's some fuck shit right there. I'll tell you
it's
that.
okay. This show is a train wreck. It makes sense that there is just problems.
The question is this show a bigger train wreck than X-Men Dark Phoenix?
I would say this show is
just called Dark
probably
Phoenix.
It's on par with Madam Web's.
Also, there is a train wreck in Dark Phoenix.
This is true. A very good train wreck. It's a train wreck and a train wreck.
So they could replace that whole scene with just a clip from the show, and it'd probably be the same thing.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
We are collectively X-Men. To me, my
Nice.
X-Men.
To me,
I like that.
My X-Men. I'm also looking forward to your discussion about that show this weekend. For what it's worth.
You eating bread, boy? Yeah. I still have yet to tell my wife that I'm doing that.
Have fun with that conversation.
She'll get over it, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or me and Phil will see you in divorce court.
You showed her that 70s show. She should, or rather, that 90s show. She should be okay for the time being.
That was a nice surprise.
That was a fun reaction. I love that.
She had no idea. She had no idea. Yeah.
That was a fun one.
It'll be fun. Yeah. Talk about X-Men 97. It'll be full.
That was great.
Because there's no holding back. If you're on that show, that's spoilers. So you better not be there unless you've seen the show. So
I'll definitely be there because I definitely haven't seen the show.
I'll watch it one day.
You'll be in the comments going, "Don't spoil it! Don't spoil it!"
Whoa, dude! I want to watch this.
You watch it, Gore?
Oh yeah, I watched it.
He reacted to it.
Yeah,
he made faces. He made faces watching.
Yeah, I'm not surprised nobody knows that I've made reactions for it. That's fine.
Your videos are doing pretty well.
I saw it popped up my suggestions.
And you're like, I ain't
me
watching
didn't watch them, but yeah.
I just don't watch X-Men 97, so I didn't even watch the show. So it's like,
I've been loving your coverage of the Drake.
You shouldn't watch them anyway. I'm not saying
it's been a good show.
I've been loving your Kendrick and Drake beef coverage.
Oh yeah,
since you're so knowledgeable about it, I've really been enjoying that.
Yeah, something about a BLT or something. I don't know.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
DLTs.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You make great videos.
No, I don't. But
that's a lie.
That's a goddamn lie.
Better than mine.
I don't even have a YouTube channel, so I can't speak.
Speak when spoken to.
And click off.
Yeah.
I think that's arguably worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you're just killing the watch time. All right.
No, I noticed that though. Whenever I publish a video and like the first minute, I get a like. I'm like, the video's like 4 minutes. Why are you liking something in the first 30 seconds? Are you watching the video? I appreciate it though, but I'm like, who are you?
I appreciate likes. Yeah.
Well, I put up a video the other day and I got 4 likes. I mean 4 dislikes in the first like 30 seconds.
Fuck those people.
Like, goddamn.
Fuck those people.
Which was funny because like an hour later it still had the 4 dislikes, but it had like a lot more likes. So I was just like, well, all right. That's why you got to watch the video, man.
Yep.
People made fun of me for
good stuff.
I kept saying Caesar, like Caesar, but not Caesar.
Like Caesar and not Caesar.
Like a Caesar. Yeah. I remember my comments, my Apes review was like, why are you saying Caesar?
I got so many comments.
Wrong. This is YouTube.
I did a video on TJ Miller complaining and shitting that he didn't get Deadpool and Wolverine. He
should.
So he was just he was sitting there complaining and he's like, "What's a cash grab?" So I made a video on TikTok, got over 1 million views, all this shit. I'm like, awesome, okay, fucking great. However, I repeated a line, "The thing is," like 5 or 6 times. So people are commenting, "The thing is," and I'm like, I got it. I was in my car burning the fuck up. I'm on my lunch break. I'm tired from work. Sorry that I kept repeating myself. But it doesn't matter. That video blew up, and it's like, okay, I don't care. It's whatever.
Exactly.
But
we love the haters.
Hey, we just take a shot every time you say the thing is.
That's what people come and saying. Take a shot every time you say the thing is. Okay, well then
you have a good time.
And then when people comment, I respond saying, "Well, do you not know the thing? If you don't, rewatch the video because the thing is there. It's in there.
Yeah. You should put a red arrow with a circle.
This is the thing. This is
and
the
then
thing.
right over the thing.
There's a thing.
Oh yeah, you're fucking like 3D that like green screen thing you do.
Yeah, that's what is it, Soy Jack, whatever the hell it's called.
Oh yeah, I get those comments on shorts because I upload shorts I upload shorts from like X-Men 97 and other reactions from other shows like that, and people are like, "Oh, Soy Boy face." I'm like, first of all, the video's got like 20,000-30,000 views on the short. Like, what are you fucking doing on YouTube? Oh, nothing. Got it. Okay, because your comment's relevant. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
It's always people that don't make content who comment, your content sucks. This is terrible. Then make content. Are you like? Do you can you do something productive with your day besides shitting on the comment section?
That sums up the internet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's their content.
That's pretty much the internet.
They shit on you in the comments. I'm a professional shitter of you on in the comments section. That's my profession.
People think I'm 15 years old. It's okay.
You're 15?
9 to 5 job.
No, I'm not. They say I look like it though.
I didn't know you were 15, dude. Congrats.
No.
Yeah. What?
It's the cheeks.
The youth is flawless.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you got those rosy boss baby ass cheeks, bro. Come on.
No.
Yeah. Cookies over closers, bro.
And my small.
Cookies over closers.
God damn it, that's funny.
Yeah, I saw that trailer like a million times before that movie came out. So
nice.
I could probably recite the entire thing. I'm not going to. But
do it. Right now.
Everything. I could see the hardest R-rated movie ever, and the Boss Baby trailer would have been in front of it. Like
The Boss Baby.
Actual torture.
Boss Baby.
The bossiest to be.
Shout out to the Boss Baby. How come no Boss Baby 3? I
Yo, where's the Boss Baby cinematic universe?
Didn't they make a fucking show for Boss Baby?
They did, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Boss Baby would have Gunn.
Doesn't Alec Baldwin voice the Boss Baby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh boy, Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
Also, yeah, Boss Baby 2 also
Great
went
guy.
straight to like I don't know VHS or some shit. So like that probably didn't help.
Yeah.
They added like a love interest or something, which is weird considering.
As they should.
What?
Fucking
He's a
babies.
baby.
Yeah,
With
there's
the
like a
baby?
love interest now.
With
yeah.
a baby?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a little weird.
We should
I
be so
didn't see the
surprised.
movie, but
If you watch Family Guy any amount of time, Stewie, I mean, that's fucking crazy with the baby. So, you know.
that's true.
Gilligan Griffin.
Very similar things to Family Guy and Boss Baby are the same.
Yup.
Was
Yeah,
Alec
more or
Baldwin
less.
ever a voice
I
of
mean,
a character in Family
We
Guy?
found out that 24-year-old Tom
was.
Welling in season 1 of Smallville was playing a 15-year-old kid in high school.
That's
Nice.
true. I mean, that happens all
Wow.
the time. You have like 30-year-old actors playing 16-year-old high school stuff. I mean, look at Tom Holland.
Like
He's still doing it.
everybody in Riverdale.
Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man 1, he was like 85, and then
He was like
Yeah.
30.
He's-
like
he has a-
29.
They had to
20
CGI
something?
his cane out when he's walking.
Oh God.
He was too old to play Peter Parker in the Social Network, and that came out a couple years earlier. But
Yeah,
they still
that was
cast
like
him.
2 years before Amazing Spider-Man.
2 or 3
I,
years,
I think Social Network is what landed him the role.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He was pretty fucking good in that movie, too.
It was that little dance he does in the
But
party. and he goes
Andrew
like,
looked younger. That's
why.
the thing. He looked
oh, yeah,
younger.
that's cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm
Stone didn't, though.
not saying it didn't work. They're older.
Like, all right, so obviously he's old. Wrinkles.
The
Wait.
funniest one is Toby in high school with like fucking Jason Manganiello and everybody who's
Oh, yeah.
just clearly like 30 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy was a grown man.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
when
like,
you
alright.
fill the entire high school with people that look like they're 35, then it kind of blends in. So
I always thought it was funny that like in the opening of the movie when on a field trip with the teacher, every one of the students looks older than the teacher.
The teacher
For,
looks
like,
like
what is happening?
it's a bunch of
People just
teachers
look
taking
older
one
back
student out.
It's like, dude, like James Franco looks older than this guy. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What a time.
Oh, well.
Anybody see Amazing Spider-Man 2 in theaters yet?
Not yet, no.
The
Well, I
class-
saw
I
it
don't think
way
so.
back when, but I
That's
didn't
That's
know
what
it
when
was
it came out.
I assume the
All
Amazing
the
Webhead did.
re-releases.
So-
I heard it was very snappy.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
And I
It's funny because
heard,
Nick.
Thanos was in it.
like,
That's what
I
you mean,
don't want to spoil anything, but I hear Spider-Man's in it.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
actually,
that's
that's
really
a misconception. Actually, no, he's not in it.
Oh, it's
You're
actually
shitting
Man
me.
Spider. Is it
No,
Man
yeah.
Spider?
You're
No, it's-
fucking shitting me.
It's Night Monkey.
It's Monkey Man. The
It's not-
Dead
It's
Patel movie.
it's Coral from that Spider fucking horror.
Yeah, it's Coral
like,
from Walking Dead.
It's Coral.
It's
Coral.
Agent Spider.
Which honestly, he's not a bad option for Peter Parker. So
Coral?
you know,
I actually liked
okay.
it.
I think
actually
it's
like
Rick Grimes, the guy that played. Yeah, I really like that Spider.
It was
short
actually- yeah, it was
Spider.
fun, yeah.
I thought it was really good.
And I didn't realize this till after the fact. So I'm like, what do I recognize that woman who played Aunt May? She was a part of that React channel,
Sally
the
Field.
Fine Bros. She was
Oh,
in that
was
React.
she?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
really?
that was Aunt
I
May.
never watched that stuff. I was gonna say something mean.
It's so negative.
Yeah. No, that
Fuck
stuff
that
was
shit.
that stuff was not great.
So how do you guys feel about
Doesn't matter much.
the
It's true.
Nicolas Cage doing the
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
Noir.
Noir?
New Ghost
Yeah.
Rider. He's back.
New Ghost Rider.
He's back.
Those right.
He's
I
back,
mean, that'd be
baby.
cool too.
I would love to see him back as Ghost Rider.
That and
My
Blade.
childhood.
I want Wesley Snipes' Blade back. I want.
I don't think that's.
Or I'm
happening.
sorry, Blade as Blade back because you know when he's playing Blade, he's in character the entire shit.
He's Blade.
Yep.
He is Blade. He goes.
I only see Blade.
He really was.
He sleeps Blade. He has the shades on and everything.
They literally
leather jacket, swords on his sides.
CGI his eyes open because he refused to open them during.
Yeah, I love that. That's so good.
Why? Okay, what's the story behind him refusing to open his eyes? He just didn't want
being
to.
a fucking asshole.
He just hated the people involved.
No, he just hated the people. So he wanted to be a dick as much as possible. I want to say it was Demolition Man, which Wesley Snipes is in. He's just a dick, it seems like, but he really wanted to do all of his own stunts in that movie. So they just do all their own stunts, and then after he does his stunts, they're like, okay, cool. And then they filmed the stunt guy doing all the stunts because he sucked at doing the stunts. So behind their back, he's like, all right, just film the stunts with him not there. Like, and then he won't know until the fucking premiere.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the scene.
Yeah.
That's the CGI eyes.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
he wouldn't
crazy.
want to open his eyes. I don't know why.
It's
Maybe he had
wild.
pink eye. Maybe that's why.
Nick,
I
fucking-
love that movie.
I think it's interesting. He's going to be the live-action Spider-Man noir.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't
Considering
expect
he is
it.
60 years old.
I
after
did
all.
not expect
fine.
that.
Yeah, an older Spider-Man is cool. I like that.
He's going to be like
Yeah.
a mobster.
I hope they
Superhero.
kind of keep the cheeky
I hope it's just
vibe from
Sopranos.
Spider Verse.
No.
Okay,
They
if
should
there's
just make
anything
Sopranos with
So-
Spider-Man.
in I think it was Shattered
Spider-Ranos.
Dimensions. In Shattered Dimensions is an old PlayStation
Mhm.
3 game that
Yep.
I love that
you got to
I
play
did a
as,
review for that game. Shout out.
nice.
Yeah.
No,
myself.
I will seek that out.
It's terrible. Please don't.
Oh, bullshit! It can't be that bad. But you get to play as Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, and Spider-Man 29. The one thing I hope they keep from Noir, and I think this even goes all the way back to when they did it in the comics, I hope that they have Adrian Toomes be the one that killed Uncle Ben because he fucking picks his meat clean.
Oh, oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he eats
Yeah.
him alive, cannibalized.
We
Yeah.
do have to say goodbye to Evelyn. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you
Bye.
stopping by.
Nice meeting
Thanks for
you.
having
Have a good
me.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 What the hell?
What? All these people are.
All
What?
these
Yeah, I don't
people.
know.
Oh, Christopher Dana Barnes voiced Noir in that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
He did, yes.
now.
Oh, there you go. He has it.
Oh, there you go.
I love when
Oh, I
people
played
do
that
that. They
game.
put the security tab on
Yeah.
the security sticker on the front.
Why it's still there.
Every time we like buy games and I get one, I'll be like, there
Now,
you go.
Do we
Did that
think
too.
Noir is going to be filmed in black and white?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so.
Ooh, that'd be
Possibility.
sick.
Strong possibility.
That would be
Nicolas
cool.
Cage will make it so.
Yes.
Make it so.
He'll make it
Absolutely.
so.
He will become black and white on set.
Yeah. Yeah, he will go to. He will go
Yeah,
to get
those shoot in black
surgery.
and white, but Nick Cage is so dedicated, he's black and white.
He'll do some face-off surgery except for color. So color off.
Nice.
I want his color.
He's just
off.
gonna like bleach his face.
Good
Or something.
impression. I want his
His
color.
color off.
Yeah, color.
I love that movie. Face-off's 10 out of 10.
It is one of the movies of all
Fucking
time.
great. It is
Oh,
fucking
that's
awesome.
an amazing movie.
I
Dude,
mean,
John
Lost
Travolta
pretty hard.
acting like Nicolas Cage, but
Yeah.
my favorite part is Nicolas Cage acting like Nicolas Cage in the beginning, and then he has to obviously act like John Travolta, and then later on he has to. So Nicolas Cage has to act like John Travolta, acting like Nicolas Cage. Well,
Yep.
it's
It's a
great
very
performance.
layered performance.
Yeah, it's very
So
layered.
fucking good.
10 out of 10 movie.
So
Best
damn
performance ever, probably.
Yeah, the layers to face off are
Yeah.
truly remarkable.
Yeah.
good. I see what you did there. I see exactly
Yeah, I
what you
got it
did
face
there.
off because it's off. Like
He's,
no, he's
back
making a
on-
Shrek reference.
He's back on
Yep.
the council after being gone for a bit. Andy's here. Welcome, sir.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I can't believe Nicolas Cage actually is doing Ghost Rider 3. I am so
Oh, man, I
excited.
can't wait.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider and Wolverine.
Ghost Rider.
That's
Did you
that's
go-
the thing.
Would not be
Yeah,
shocked if that happened.
in everybody else's movie.
Just put Wolverine in every movie.
Every
after
third
somebody
movie will have
Wolverine.
and Wolverine now.
Yeah.
Right.
Why have Clea and fucking Doctor Strange say which is Wolverine? Who cares?
That's why Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't good, because it wasn't Ant-Man and the Wasp and Wolverine.
That's
How would that even happen? Would they send
No,
Wolverine
Ant-Man
to
and the
Wasp?
Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp Wolverine Mania.
I don't know. Oh,
That's what it should have been.
ooh, that's got ring to it.
oh, that sounds sick.
Avengers
That's
Secret
really
War
hard.
and Wolverine.
Yeah, yeah.
Avengers Secret Wars and Wolverine.
Yeah,
The Eternals and Wolverine. A giant group of heroes and then Wolverines over here.
Ironheart and Wolverine.
Agatha all along and Wolverine.
And Wolverine.
Oh god,
Echo and Wolverine.
Moon Knight and Wolverine.
Guardians of the Galaxy
What if
and Wolverine.
Moon Knight.
That's good.
He starts just branching out into other things.
MCU and Wolverine.
Captain America, the first Avenger, and Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Fuck
They-
yeah.
I mean, he should be alive back then.
He would be.
Yeah.
He was doing that
Supergirl,
cool Civil War montage and
Surviving
beginning
the
X-Men
Wait,
origins.
Chainsaw's got a really good one.
Well, I'm just saying, like that they'll start putting Wolverine in other stuff. So, like, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Right.
Schindler's List and Wolverine.
Transformers and Wolverine.
Well, yeah, hell yeah, bro.
How the
The
Great
Dark Knight
Wolverine.
and Wolverine.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Wolverine.
Saving Private Ryan and Wolverine.
Joker and Wolverine.
I mean, he should be at that war too.
Yeah, Joker Part 2 and Wolverine.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's a big musical guy.
The
so-
Amazing Spider-Man
The
2
Greatest
and
Show-
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
The
Lincoln
Greatest
and
Showman and
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Lincoln and Wolverine, yep.
Steven Spielberg, Lincoln and Wolverine. That's the sequel. Yeah.
Garfield. and
Demon
Wolverine.
Pool and Wolverine.
Got Gangs in New York and Wolverine.
That'd be sick. Oh man! Oh
Wait,
fucking!
is Wolverine?
What's
is
his name?
Wolverine, is Wolverine getting haunted at the demon pool in the sequel? Like, how does that work?
He's just swimming. He don't
Okay,
care.
he's just swimming in.
He's a
Okay.
fucking demon.
He's just nice swimming with
I
cigar
imagine
and
he
alone,
would
bro.
sink with all the
Demon's like, I ain't
adamantium.
fucking with that.
Prestige and Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah, just other Hugh Jackman movies. It's
The Dark Knight Rises and
Irish
Wolverine.
Prisoners and
Irish
Wolverine.
Oh, the Irish.
No,
The-
the menu
Darren,
and
what's up,
Wolverine.
Hey, folks, and Wolverine.
Sex Justice League and
And
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Why the fuck not?
One thing that could
I
make
can't
that
wait
movie
for a Deadpool and Wolverine though. That's good.
There you go.
There's multiple.
That's the
Rebel
fourth
Moon
one.
and Wolverine.
Yeah. Which actually that might happen in the movie because it seems
Doctor
like there might be
Strange
multiple
into the
Wolverines.
multiverse of madness
Yeah.
and Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine. There you go. Finally.
Literally,
Good.
they said the new Deadpool movie is not Deadpool 3. It'll be called Deadpool 3 and Wolverine.
And Wolverine.
Oh,
Oh,
like
Yo, Council of
Deadpool
Creators
forever.
and Wolverine.
yeah, Hugh
shit.
Jackman's backstage right now.
the Wolverine and Wolverine.
And Wolverine.
Fast and Furious 11 and Wolverine.
Honestly, why the
Family.
fuck not? They've done everything else. So-
Yeah, they were to win space in 9. Who gives a fuck?
Dude,
They went
tell
to
me
space.
you could go to space, but you can't give me Hugh Jackman. Come on now.
The Fast and the Furious
They got-
and the Wolverine.
They have Groot and Aquaman and
Mhm.
Black Adam. Might as
Yeah.
well bring in Wolverine.
Yeah,
Black
change the
Adam and
hierarchy of power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck they said.
There you
Wonder
go,
Woman
finally.
3 and Wolverine. There you go.
That sounds good.
That'll save the
I'll watch
franchise. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other really messed up movies to put Wolverine in though. I can't think of one.
Schindler's
The day,
List
the,
and
the
Wolverine.
day the Clown cried in Wolverine.
Oh, that's a good one.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Wolverine.
A Serbian film in Wolverine.
Yes.
The Crying Game in Wolverine.
Midsummer
there you
and
go.
Wolverine.
So Sophie's Choice in Wolverine.
Legally Blonde
Kramer-
Wolverine.
Kramer
Wolverine's
and
there,
Wolverine.
like I don't know, choose this one.
Oh,
Fucking
the
Wolverine.
Golden Girls in Wolverine. Deadpool.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
Oh,
fuck
Revenge
yeah.
of the TV.
Yo, Wolverine and Blanche hanging out. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Saving
Redemption.
Private
Make it
Ryan
happen.
and Wolverine.
Hell yeah.
Hereditary and Wolverine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
She's floating
Bobby
up
and the
on the
Chain
rooftop. He's
Meatballs
like, what the
Wolverine.
fuck?
The Amazing Spider-Man in
was-
Wolverine.
X and Wolverine.
Bambi and Wolverine.
Snow White and the Seven Wolverines.
Dude, that's gonna be the next horror movie, Bambi and Wolverine.
Right. Bambi the Reckoning.
Whenever
and
Wolverine goes in public domain, I'm sure that'll be a
Oh,
idea.
oh, yeah.
Oh, it'll happen. Because Batman's going into public domain in about 10 years or so.
Winnie the
Yeah,
Pooh,
it's a
Blood and
decade
Honey,
from now.
and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
It's all gonna go when we have
universe they're calling it or whatever, that fucking team of movie. It's just, they're
Yeah.
going to fight Wolverine. That's the point.
Universe.
the Wolverine and Wolverine.
Yes.
Wolverine and Wolverine and Wolverine and Wolverine.
Wolverine and Wolverine and
Wolverine
Wolverine and
squared.
Wolverine.
There we go.
Wolverine squared. That's good.
The square root of Wolverine.
How do you train your
It's
dragon
Wolverine
and
and
Wolverine?
Wolverine.
So it's like
Yeah.
you're training a dragon and Wolverine. How do you
Yeah,
do both?
Wolverine's there.
How to
The
Train Your
Silence of the
Wolverine.
Lambs and
How to
Wolverine.
train your Wolverine.
Hey.
Silence of the Wolverines.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
House
Red-
of the Wolverine, not House of the Dragon, House of the Wolverine.
Red
That was-
Dawn and Wolverine.
Red Dawn. Red Dawn.
Wolverines.
Wolverines.
It fits. It's
Yeah.
Red
like
Wolverine.
perfect.
I mean, what?
The Shining and Wolverine.
There you go.
Kill Bill
sounds
and
good.
Wolverine.
Yes.
Oh, yo, good luck trying to
actually
kill him. You better have adamantium bleed.
Yeah, I don't think Uma Thurman's killing that guy.
Yeah. Better do
That
that
would be a
death
really
punch
long
shit.
movie.
Wolverine everywhere all at once.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Logan
that's
and
gonna be soon. You're right.
We could also do Mike and Wolverine.
Oh,
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike would survive.
Yeah, part that hair, boy. Yeah, part that hair.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're cool, man.
Oh, shit, when did Mike get here?
He just got here just now.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you were paying attention.
Portal.
I was.
Putting Wolverine into movies.
I thought I heard Mike's
So you never answered my question in the Discord.
What was the question?
What's the
Will you
question?
marry me?
No.
When can I get my mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese or what?
When can I get my mac and cheese, Mom?
Absolutely fucking not. That's when.
Oh, I thought it was an actual legit question you had.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it was a legit question. He needed to feed me. God.
Feed me. Seymour.
Seymour.
Little Shop before us and Wolverine.
There we go.
Shop before us.
The Rocky Horror
Wolverine
Picture
would
Show.
have
and
to
Rocky
done it,
Horror
movie,
Picture
though.
Picture Show, Wolverine, yeah.
Len Mez and Wolverine.
Wicked and Wolverine.
Wicked and Wolverine.
My name is Jean
Wizard
Valjean.
of Oz and Wolverine, yeah.
Wicked Part 1 and Wolverine, and Wicked Part 2 and Wolverine.
Wicked
Mean Girls and Wolverine.
Dune Part 2 and Wolverine.
Oh shit, Dune Part
Dude, I would love to see
Somehow
Wolverine
Wolverine is
and
in
Dune.
both
Why the
parts.
fuck not? Who
Dune
cares?
Messiah and Wolverine.
Let there be carnage and Wolverine.
Yes.
Some that would have made that movie better.
Infinity Pool and Wolverine.
Lisa Al Gaib, but it's Wolverine.
War for the Planet of the Apes and Wolverine.
I just saw this. Atlantis,
Malignant
the Lost
and Wolverine.
Empire,
Oh, Atlantis. Atlanta.
I love that
the
movie.
Lost Wolverine.
Oh wait,
That
here
movie
we go.
rules.
Here's your boy.
Oh, there he is.
No.
I told you. Star of about 400 movies.
I told you, cancel creator
Shades of
Wolverine. Here he
Logan.
is.
50 Shades of Logan.
Oh, 50 Shades.
Whoa.
He looks a lot smaller than I thought he would.
Put him in a jar.
Yeah, I gave him the mini mushroom and
That one looks like it could be
the
in
mini mushroom. I know what you mean.
I gotta know, Phil, what game you playing?
Final Fantasy VII, the original.
Oh, okay.
nice.
Unlike if you go by discs, I'm like the very beginning of disc 2.
That was always crazy growing up how that game had so many discs.
Yeah.
Played it all the time.
Final
It was
Fantasy.
intimidating.
All
as a child.
the good games had multiple discs.
Final
Resident
Fantasy
Evil 2.
9 has the most of the PlayStation era. That one has 4 discs, but 7 and 8 had 3.
That's still crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Resident Evil 2, Claire and Leon discs. Come on.
It's like back in the day when Titanic was 2 VHS tapes.
That
Dude,
movie
facts.
was fucking awful.
Just watched the second tape.
And they announced, like, what was it? GTA 5 had 2 discs? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
Yep.
what
So
the
does
fuck?
Red Dead.
Why do we have 2
I think it was
discs?
only
Like,
2 discs on 360. I don't know. I don't think it was on PS3.
It wasn't.
no?
It was
PS3 had
one
a
disc.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I
It
had
was
it for
one disc on
360, and
PlayStation.
Yeah,
it
that was
like one disc-
360.
One disc to
Like,
install
I-
the game and play it.
Final Fantasy 13 had 3 discs on Xbox, but 1 disc on PS3.
Yes, it did.
wow.
And it was
That's
shitty on both consoles. That's
No.
Hey,
Crazy.
you know, wasn't the best, wasn't the worst,
I didn't even play it.
but 13.2 was so much
He
more
just
fun.
shitting on everything. Like,
No, I just heard from reliable people, meaning myself.
That's
true.
Wait, is that limited edition figure from X-Men Origins Wolverine that you had?
I don't know. It just says Wolverine on the bottom. 2003, so no.
No,
Oh.
it's from X2.
It's older than Wolverine. X-Men Origins.
That's when
It's
X2
old.
came out.
The
It looks
X-Men
like
Origins
X-Men
Wolverine
Origins
video
Wolverine,
game was a badass game, by the way.
That
Yeah,
game was actually
I
good.
love that
I'm
game.
so upset that game
The
isn't,
game is
like,
better than the movie.
easier to play. You have to get a 360 or a PS3.
Yeah.
Not backwards compatible.
I don't know why they haven't done that shit. Like, why? Because like that game actually makes sense to.
Remaster it for just
They
for
remastered the
Yeah.
Deadpool game. Like, I mean, the
Yeah.
Deadpool game was fun.
Love that
but, like, come on.
game.
I like it too, but like they did that quick too. I think it's because the
Yeah.
movie was so successful.
And the disc was very limited, I think, right?
Yeah.
And it was like
Yeah.
Deadpool game?
it's like you can't get it on digital anymore. It's only on disc if you can find it.
Yeah,
If you don't own it.
Deadpool was no that Deadpool game came out long before the movie. It was like a couple years.
No,
before.
no, it did, but then they
Remastered.
remastered it for the movie. When the movie
I
came
know
out,
Yeah.
they quickly remastered it. It was
Yeah.
barely. It was really just a port. They didn't really remaster.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
shit.
because,
The
like, I got it off.
re-releases before they've taken over the video game industry.
Yeah, I got it off of Steam, and I was lucky I did because now, they took it off the store. So
Yeah, it was
So
about, like,
I
2015.
scoured Steam for X-Men. What is it?
What?
There's 2 games. There's damn it, which ones were they? The second one's about Age of Apocalypse, or not Age of Apocalypse.
X-Men Legends. I
Thank
love
you,
that
Gore.
game.
Yes,
Yeah.
Legends and
Yeah.
Legends 2, fucking Rise
Yeah,
of Apocalypse. Those
Yeah,
games
I
are
got
fucking
Deadpool.
badass, and I'm shocked that Steam doesn't
I
have
have
them on
I
there.
have Deadpool on PS4. I had to pay like 40 something bucks. Or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
pretty rare now.
Yeah,
I think
had
it's
to get
even
it.
more
Okay.
expensive than that now. I think it's like a 70.
Yeah,
play
well,
that
it's-
again. That's a great
Because
game.
when
Nolan North.
when I
as
got it, I
Deadpool.
guess it was
Yeah,
at a
he's-
point
yeah.
where because they were selling like 40-50 bucks, but you can't get it on digital anywhere. So you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to only get the copy on disc if you
Yeah,
it's a fun game too.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's
it is a very
hilarious
fun
too.
game.
Like that, like
It's mainly
beginning of the
fun because
game.
how funny it is. Yeah.
The beginning of the game, he has to call up Nolan North to voice himself.
He calls up the studio and then bombs the studio that made the game.
Nolan North just fucks, dude.
Oh, yeah,
what a guy.
I know. I've met him.
Yeah, I know him too. He's a great guy.
You know what
I
I mean?
really hope he has like a part in Deadpool 3 and Wolverine.
That'd be funny.
Deadpool 3
That'd be
and
fucking
Wolverine.
hilarious. Yeah. Yes.
Wait, okay, hold on.
He's playing TJ Miller's character.
Okay.
I mean, he had a cameo in Uncharted, so.
Yeah, he was on the beach.
I'm trying to think in the private chat. Mike, you found a little piece of shit on your floor.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, when you go to a bathroom, you use the toilet. You don't use it in your room.
Damn, you're rad.
What's the
fucking animal.
This is why you don't get mac and cheese, dude. I mean, this is you answer your own question.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't got a Jurassic World Dominion Blu-ray.
Show it on camera right now.
No, yeah, show us the shit.
Do an analysis.
No, don't you dare. No.
Show me the dookie.
Oh, yeah, you want to
He couldn't make it to the bathroom where he had to get on this fucking show. Right?
Cultured swine.
If you have to go take care of that,
I say you can
take care of it if you have to.
Don't let it just sit there. You can go clean it
Yeah,
up.
go take care of it. You can.
You could also just turn off your camera unless you just want to leave. That's fine too.
Yeah.
There's that.
I was about to do that, but you know.
Unless you lose shit on your floor as an excuse to just leave.
If you really were gonna leave, you could have left instead of waiting for me to point it out because you could have been gone. Okay, I'm not gonna address.
Maybe
it.
you thought it would just be funny to bring up.
It's still sitting in your room.
Yeah,
it's fossilizing.
Yeah, go get rid of it. Go get rid of it. Go.
Goddamn.
Let it simmer a little bit longer.
Things
Just
are already white.
Just turn off your camera. And we'll be fine.
And then when you have it in your hand, you're about to throw it out. Just turn your camera on for a second.
You turn the camera on, yes, we see like
Just flash the camera real quick.
You can show shit on YouTube. I don't think they care.
Yeah, go get take care of it. There you go.
Yeah, we'll look at Ryan Gosling for a
Who
little
the
bit.
fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
I'm trying to
Oh my
understand
God.
why he's shitting in his bedroom. I don't understand.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Ryan Gosling of the ball guy.
I mean, it's his room. He can do whatever he wants. It's a little weird.
It's true.
Fair
Shit
point.
right on it.
Fair point. He's a grown ass. Well, he's
Yeah,
not
he's a grown man.
He's
He's
a grown ass man.
I'm a
He's like,
man.
wait,
I'm 40.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say his age, but I mean,
at least it was on the floor. Amber Heard shit in her own bed, which is kind of crazy. So.
It was Johnny Depp's side. It wasn't even her side. It was Johnny Depp's side.
Yeah, which is
fucking giant fudge roll around his side.
You're
squeezing out a little fudge dragon.
My cooking's great. I cook. Well, I don't. No, it's not good. Never mind.
Does your diet mostly contain big gulps and whatever they serve at 7-Eleven?
This isn't a big gulp, alright? It's from my theater. It's different.
Yeah, he went to the theater.
Right?
I'm surprised you didn't stop on the way to get a big gulp to the theater.
No, I did stop to get pizza though. So,
From where?
From a pizza place.
No,
I can say any. You want me to say any random Italian place?
Were you going to see apes?
Giorgio's, Saviano's, Gregorio's, fucking I don't know.
I don't know about
Salamanca's, fucking
Salamanca's Spanish is Breaking Bad.
Fucking Giorgiovanni's.
It's all right, you're getting a little better. Kind of.
I just would like to ask if anyone's experienced their dog just randomly taking a shit in the middle of their bedroom.
Yes.
No.
Dog.
Anyone
Not
has
in
a
a
dog?
not for like 20 years, but yes.
My dog's laying on my bed right now, staring at me.
My dog.
So your dog's thinking about shitting.
My dog's dead.
Yeah, he's
They might, yeah.
Your dog don't take a shit on your bed. Ha ha.
I named my dog Amber Heard.
I named my dog
That is unheard of.
Just like Amber Heard in Hollywood. Well, did anybody see that movie she was in? It was her passion project she kept talking about. There was like
I
some
don't think I've
movie that
seen
came
Amber
out
Heard
that
anything
I think
since
it was
Aquaman.
in like half a theater or something like that, and it was just like it was in the bathroom of a theater. You put it on an iPod, you can watch it there. And there.
It's over the urinal when you're peeing. It's just playing right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm with
Oh,
Tyler. I
Amber
don't think
Heard?
I've seen her in anything since Aquaman 2.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me
Aquaman
look
was the
up
last thing I
Amber
remember.
Heard's.
Yeah, it was like something fire. She kept talking
Yeah,
about
it
because
was-
I watched a lot of that fucking court shit,
I
and
thought
she
it
just
was
kept talking about it was my passion project, and
Amber Turd.
it just looked like a shitty like horror movie.
In
Like,
the fire.
in the fire. It just looked like a shitty
fire.
horror movie. It just looked like a Conjuring nun shit, you know?
Okay, so here's funny. It's out but there's no plot. It just says a doctor travels to a remote plantation to care for a boy who has unexplainable abilities. The movie's been out, and that's all they say. And you want to know the box office? $21,000.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not quite enough to pay out Johnny Depp. That's pretty good.
No.
It's a start.
Fun fact too. I know Rotten Tomatoes isn't everything, but 17% of Rotten Tomatoes. 17.
Nice.
Pretty good.
No, they got paid off.
And with an average rating from viewers, 4.3 out of 10.
Oh
so
no, but they're biased.
Oh, well, yeah, they're biased. Yeah, sorry.
And also the 17% got paid off. That's why
the film had its world premiere at the Tacoma. Not even Tacoma, Torremina Film Festival. What the fuck is that?
They made up a film festival.
What the fuck?
And the photo they're showing on like the Wikipedia is not a great photo.
They made up a film festival just so they could say, "Look, it premiered there."
I think
it's
that's
like
a higher
Sundance
percentage than Madam Web, though. I think Madam Web has an 11.
That's true.
But Madam Web is peak.
Well,
it's the #1 movie on Netflix right now. So
okay,
yeah,
if In the Fire was on Netflix, it'd be surpassing Madam Web like tenfold, probably. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Every
People
reaction
love
channel would be making like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, according to my calculations, according to my calculations, 17 is a bigger number than 11, so that must mean it's peak.
Okay, your math is horrible because that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morbius was on Netflix.
My calculations are off.
But if you think about it, you want to be first place, right? So if you're the closer you are to 1, you're the
I
better
didn't
you
carry
are.
the 2, my bad.
You didn't carry the 2, bro.
Yeah.
it's like
my
golf.
bad.
You want to go in the negatives.
I made it dumb.
I think if all the reactions we're covering In the Fire, all the thumbnails would be like, "Does she shit in this one?"
Speaking of shit, did you
I'm gonna find those videos on YouTube. 107 facts you missed about In the Fire.
Yeah, 107. Yeah.
Here's the thing explained. Well, the story recapped here. The story recapped here has no views because everybody saw it. What was the point?
Yep.
I already saw the movie.
We're still talking about
Put Johnny Depp in the thumbnail.
Yeah, put Johnny Depp in the thumbnail.
Depp v Turd.
I made a boom boom.
Guys, In the Fire and Wolverine.
Wind.
Nice. Yeah, then I watch it.
And you watch it yet?
You, me, and Dupree and Wolverine.
Oh my god, not you, me,
and Wolverine.
The Russo brothers' first movie, right? Or one of their first movies. You, me, and Dupree and Wolverine.
Something like that.
You, me, and
now
Dupree
they're all about action movies.
Yeah, now they're all about like the. What was that Ryan Gosling one? I forgot already.
The Gray Man.
Gray Man. And then they did that Citadel show on Amazon with Richard Madden and Priyanka Chopra and Jonas.
Cherry with Tom Holland.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Usually
the
there's
one where isn't there like a POV shot of something going up his ass in that movie?
I'm pretty sure
there is.
I'm pretty sure there is.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay.
There's a Tom Holland movie called Cherry where there's a POV shot of like him like stuffing drugs up his ass or something like that.
Oh. I don't know.
I saw that shot. I was like,
the opening of Spider-Man 4 to get rent.
That was the opening of Spider-Man 4.
Okay,
it's the prison wallet.
Yeah, it's the symbiote POV. The symbiote going right at his ass.
Dude, there was a deleted scene where they had it so that Daredevil couldn't get him off and he goes to jail.
Oh.
And then he has to stuff. I don't know why he's taking drugs, but he has to stuff drugs.
Well, because he has an apartment, he has no family, he has to pay for it somehow.
He's gotta have fun somehow. If no one knows who the fuck he is, he's gonna start doing shrooms and coke.
Literally fucked.
Yeah, does that mean Daredevil just doesn't know him anymore, right? Too.
Yeah, no one does.
Nobody.
Yeah.
No one except for his drug dealer.
People know. No. People don't know who Peter Parker is. Yeah, never mind.
They know Spider-Man, but not Peter Parker.
Yeah. They just don't know who he is.
Does he have a birth certificate?
I still want Daredevil.
It's blank when he pulls it up. It's blank.
He's not allowed in America anymore.
You don't exist.
No, they bring Tony Stark back, and he goes, "Who the fuck are you? Huh?
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck is this kid?
Who's this?
Does the spell work on people if they died and then came back?
That'd be funny if it did. If it did, like, if Tony comes back through Secret Wars, and he's like, "Mr. Stark, who the fuck is this guy?
Who's this fucking clown?"
Down
Mickey Mouse is in Secret Wars. Who the fuck?
Oh, I remember hiring him, huh?
I didn't fucking authorize this.
Funny thing is, like, Spider-Man 4, they say they're working on it now. I think they're going to start shooting it soon or something. Or whatever,
it's already shot.
They got to get a director. They got to confirm cast. None of that shit's being done.
Yeah, Tom Holland is busy right now playing Romeo in a play in London.
No, that's a secret MCU movie. He's actually playing.
He cut his hair and everything.
Yeah. No, when he's doing the play, it's because Peter Parker's doing a play, so they're actually filming that him as Peter Parker doing the Romeo.
They should just release a 2-hour version of the fucking Avengers musical.
And then Wolverine shows up.
It'll be less cringe than most of the shit they do.
Yeah, Wolverine. It's Spider-Man 4 and Wolverine.
Spider-Man 4 and Wolverine.
Yeah, and then they release the fuck, what is it? Zemo cut of that.
Oh yeah,
the Zemo cut. Yeah.
What will the next one be called? Spider-Man Homeless? I think that's probably.
Well, the thing is, are they going to
keep with the home theme? Yeah.
Are they going to keep with the home theme?
No, they should change it. I think they should change it.
Yeah, I think it's done now.
How about House?
Ooh, we have House MD in there. That'd be pretty sick.
Spider-Man House Party. Let's go.
Spider-Man House Party. There we go.
Yeah, get a kid
Spider-Man House Party and Wolverine.
Spider-Man. I got to pay rent somehow.
Spider-Man rent.
Yes, my rent.
Yeah, bring back Mr.
Wolverine could play Mr.
Yes.
Whatever his name is from Spider-Man 2. Give me rent.
Yeah, him.
Give me rent, bub.
And eyes like a rodent.
Him and his daughter that really liked Peter Parker.
Bake some cookies and cake.
Yeah, she
and
was
shit.
cute. I'd do it.
She was nicer than Mary Jane.
What? She was nicer. She couldn't make me cookies. That's it. We're getting down.
You want a piece of cake?
Want a piece of candy?
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I wish she ate the cake and went, candy's so good.
Take
Yeah, that's the best part of Spider-Man 3, the fucking pie.
So good.
Okay.
So good.
Home Alone 2 lost. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, man, just make it Spider-Man Escape from New York.
He gets lost somehow, even though he's been there his entire life.
He's just got an eye patch for no reason.
Idea, like instead of him he has to get out of New York. Yeah. All the villains coming after him.
Yeah.
How'd we get a James Franco cameo?
Whoa.
How about Spider-Man Home No More? And he has to get the fuck out.
Home No More.
Spider-Man Rent is past due.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Overdue.
That could be 2 hours of him trying to find a job so he can pay rent.
Hey, I'm Tom Holland. Will you let me work here as a pizza guy? That's the guy from
Is that Tom Holland or Jay Baruchel?
Well, if they updated it, he would go from being a pizza delivery driver to what? Doing like DoorDash or Uber Eats?
There you go. Just do
pizza delivery.
Premium rush shit. He'd be on a bike.
Just do Spider-Man. This is the end, and then we're good. Yeah. Spider-Man. This is the end. Perfect.
Yeah, and then several.
59-minute guarantee.
I can come whenever I want.
Oh, then James Franco could be in it, and they won't.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then we get Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen.
I guess James Franco and them, they don't talk anymore.
No, yeah, I know.
We'll get Dave Franco. Get Dave Franco. Dave Franco. Get him.
Hey, Dave Franco and Rob Riggle from 21 Jump Street. Split them.
You get Kirsten Dunst in it because she was just in Civil War. So
yeah.
Where's my Channing Tatum?
Civil War is pretty good. That's
yeah. Where's my Channing Tatum Gambit movie?
That's my Channing Tatum Gambit movie.
Who the fuck cares?
Who owns this ass?
Yo, actually,
he'll show up in Deadpool.
You know what? I feel like he should have a cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I fucking hope not.
He will.
I really fucking hope not.
Rumors that he actually has a small role in the movie as Gambit.
I hope not.
Somebody
else.
The rumor
somebody
is
else.
He's actually playing his character from The Lost City.
Classic
movie. Everybody remembers that movie.
I remember that movie.
I do too.
We talked
about I think Channing Tatum would have been a great.
We talked about that movie earlier.
I said we talked about
he would have been actually.
We talked about the movie earlier today. Yeah.
He actually would have been a good Nathan Drake.
Yeah, he would have been a great one. Like him or the obvious way, I guess, would have been Chris Pratt, but he's everywhere. So
yeah.
He's taking every role.
I think Chris Pratt would have been a good one, but now he's like,
he's the fucking Garfield, the Pringles guy. He's too much. Yeah.
He came out and said that voicing Garfield was easier than voicing Mario. Like, yeah, because Garfield's his fucking voice.
Yeah, Garfield was just he kind of does a little bit more sarcastic, kind of like that. But that's pretty much it.
No, it's funny. Like, when he was cast as Garfield, it's like, oh, really again? But then, like, I heard him as Garfield. I was like, no, it really works. Like,
it's just his voice. It's his voice. He just does a little bit like he drown me in cheese. That's like the most he ever sounded like Garfield in all the trailers.
Yeah.
Drown me
in cheese. I was like, that's Garfield.
I would have brought back Bill Murray personally, but yeah, that's just
Maybe have a cameo in it. No, but he'll be
That'd be
CG. I
something.
mean, he'll be a live
That
action.
should be funny as fuck. Yeah, he just walks in.
It'd be
Go
the
live
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 action
action Bill Murray,
Put me in, coach.
like Clint Eastwood and Rango.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Just like
That's
super
great.
realistic looking Bill
Yeah, I
Murray.
want specifically Bill Murray from Space Jam in the next Garfield movie.
I forgot he was in Space Jam.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah.
That was back when Bill Murray would just do any dog shit. Like he was in that one movie about
Oh,
elephants.
Space
Jam's
Jam's cute, dude.
I love
He would
I
do
love the first
everything
Space Jam.
but
First one's
another
great.
Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, he'd do that. What's that elephants movie? I forgot what it's called. Where he has like the elephants. I forgot what the movie's even about. Honestly, I watched it as a kid.
He was the setting of Osmosis Jones.
Oh yeah, that guy. He's
Oh my
like
god.
the fat, disgusting father.
Yeah, he was literally the host.
Oh, so gross.
It was Bill Murray's body.
I like it. They're like, he's so fat. I'm looking at myself like, the fuck, bro. I'm like this close to death, bro. If his ass is almost done, I'm like
Who we
5
kidding?
feet in the grave.
Who are we kidding, Quill? You're literally one sandwich away from fat.
Yeah. I like this.
That was a smart line written by James Gunn, no doubt.
That was.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can like, take time out of from disliking James Gunn to give him that credit there, Phil.
Of course, of course.
Credit where it's due.
I don't think he's a completely terrible writer. He's got his moments.
He's not
Okay.
hot take.
I take notoriously huge turds.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
That was not.
Oh, see, there we go. It's like Hydra. You cut one head off, and 2 more grows in place. He says one positive thing, then 2 negatives have to.
Part
show
two.
up right after.
2 steps back.
Yeah, because now we're like, oh yeah, so how does the thumbnail look, guys? Like, oh, you did write Invincible sucks on it.
And graffiti.
Yeah. and then have a picture of Phil going, and it's just like making 3D Invincible sucks.
Yeah. It's him strangling. What's his name? The guy that wrote Invincible.
Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman.
No, he's just gonna Lucille him.
No, the funny
Oh,
moment
yeah.
is like if I ever got Robert Kirkman to talk with him, I would just only invite Robert Kirkman and Phil to be on at the same time.
Ooh, that'd be
Yeah.
fucking
And Jeff
peak
Snyder.
content.
And then at one point I would leave and it would just be them two. So
And then they it's like the ending of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, where you think they're gonna like him and the evil Scott are gonna fight. They just come out and they're buddies.
Hey,
It's like, got a
Oh,
lot of
Phil's just
common,
like, so how'd you become a fucking hack?
and then he's like, I don't know. And he actually agrees with him. It's like, I am a hack.
Just turned into a therapy session. She starts crying.
oh, yeah.
I don't know.
that's the special guest
Yeah,
as well.
Jeff Snyder.
Jeff Snyder.
Oh,
He'd be the
God.
referee.
That
Jeff
fucking rat.
Snyder.
The shoveled rat.
That
It'd be the,
fucking rat.
Biggie cheese.
Mister, I'm gonna have a meltdown because I was wrong about Sydney Sweeney being in a movie with Johnny Depp. What a fucking joke.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. That was a weird day on Twitter.
That
Yeah,
dude
meltdown.
is so soft. Charmin soft. Fuck that guy.
They talked about his therapy.
I heard that before.
I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, fucking bear.
Oh, Hardman saw.
One of those shit bears.
That dude is so fucking Charmin soft.
Did you just come up with that, or have you been using that?
I've heard it for a while. Another friend of mine's been using it for a long time. I
Oh,
can't take
that's
full credit
good.
for that.
I can
That's
tell
a
you,
peak.
Phil, my bedroom carpet is Charmin clean.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Mm.
Should
Yeah,
put
no
a bunch
shit
of
stains.
Charmin. Yeah, should put a bunch of Charmin toilet paper all over the ground.
Yeah.
There you go.
No
Yeah,
shit
those
stains
are-
with
it-
Charmin.
it-
Might
Yeah. But
might
sleep
need
as
to
bears
wipe
is
his
fun.
fucking tears because he cries too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not you, Gore. Jeff Snyder.
Mike?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Rap Schneider.
Rob
Big
Schneider's
cheese.
a carrot.
Rob Schneider's a stapler.
Rob Schneider and Wolverine.
Rob
Well,
Schneider and Grandma's boy.
Rob Schneider
Hot
is
chicken
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Rob Schneider and Grandma's boy. Oh my god.
Deuce Bigelow, American Gigolo, and Wolverine.
One or two.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
The animal and Wolverine. And that's all the Rob Schneider movies.
Judge Dredd.
Every Rob Schneider movie ever.
I would love the fucking the remake and shit with Wolverine in it. Ooh.
Dredd and Wolverine, that'd be sick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Dredd and Wolverine.
Dread. Yeah.
Awesome.
Dredd, Wolverine, and Batman.
I was thinking more like
Oh,
Ace
fuck.
Ventura and Wolverine
Yeah.
kind of go hard.
And Ace
too.
Ventura.
Dread, Wolverine, and Batman would be so damn
Rob
edgy.
Schneider's Justice League.
That'd be too much. My
He
balls would
plays
explode.
everybody.
Like the most
How about-
manly comic book movie ever.
How about George Miller's Justice League Mortal? That would have been a way
But
different
George
movie.
Miller's.
Yeah, that would've been cool.
Wolverine.
George
What about
Miller's
James
Mad Max.
Gunn?
George Miller and Wolverine.
George
It's
Miller
not,
and
even
Wolverine.
it's not even a movie anymore.
Well, they're both Australian, so why not?
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? You want to go around on kangaroos? That's what they do. Okay.
Wolverine is
That's not stereotype. I saw it.
Australian as actor.
Yes, that's what I meant. Hugh Jackman is in fact.
He's Canadian.
I think Gummy Goo from Amazing Digital Circus.
Hell yeah, bro.
Wolverine.
I saw that. How'd you like the first episode? Whatever your name is. On the top left?
Me?
No, the host guy.
Chainsaw?
I don't know who the fuck I am either. That's a good point. I like the I like the pilot. Of course you didn't, you fucking hater.
No. It was too long. Why didn't you edit it down?
Oh no.
You don't fucking edit your shit either.
No.
You edit nothing.
Well, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, because that's gonna benefit me.
I bring up me. This is
We're
for
talking about me.
I enjoyed it. It's fun.
Great.
I really like the show.
I really like it too.
What are we talking about?
What show are we talking about?
Amazing Digital Circus.
Amazing Digital Circus and Wolverine.
Yeah, amazing.
And Wolverine.
And Wolverine, yeah.
I thought I said George Lucas and Wolverine. The fuck?
Ooh.
The People versus George Lucas.
Wolverine.
You ever saw The People versus George Lucas? Good documentary. That's a really
Wolverine.
I'll have to look into it. It was just his birthday.
What about Dan Schneider?
How old is he? Like 80, 89?
Actually, I just learned today would be the birthday of L. Frank Baum, author of Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
Wow.
That's why they released the trailer then.
That's
that
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Wicked trailer.
I'm guessing he's not still alive. I'm just kidding.
He actually is. He's 185.
He's hanging in there.
The Wizard of Oz book was published in 1900.
He looks like the SpongeBob lady that hates chocolate.
How did I sell it?
Sweet chocolate.
What movie are they making?
Wicked. Why is she going?
Wicked.
For perspective,
Is Rob Schneider in it?
Yeah.
I love Rob Schneider.
1856. So.
Ooh, actually, guys, check out what I just got.
Oh, it was actually pretty cool.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, that was great. I watched. I watched it. I read it.
I watched it.
Yeah, I looked at it. And I envisioned the entire thing.
I just got this the other day because the store had it, and I can't wait to get
react
into
to it
it.
when you read it?
Such a good.
I did react to it. No one was filming or watching, but I was like, "Oh my god, he's a
That's
turtle."
the next step in reactions.
Oh,
reaction
he's a
to
turtle.
books.
The turtle thing's kind of cool. If only there was 3 more of them.
Yeah, it's
What
only.
the fuck were they doing?
Speaking of last
Yeah,
year,
they're making a game and a movie out of this.
Yeah,
so.
they are.
which
R-rated
one are you
movie.
guys excited
Yeah.
for the game or the movie? Which one are you guys?
Probably the movie because the
The
game
movie.
is being made by like not terrible developers, but like they make 7s usually. The 7s, maybe.
I'm used to most video
I'm
games
100.
taking forever after they announce them.
Yeah,
so.
that too. Yeah.
Still
The
waiting,
sequel to the
yeah.
movie will be out before the game.
But I heard
I'm still
such good
waiting
things about
on
this, so.
the next Fable and Elder Scrolls.
I'm waiting for that Perfect Dark game that will never
We have the
ever
reboot,
happen.
whatever they're
Yeah,
doing.
that'll never
I'm waiting on that GTA 6 game. That's probably
And was it
Yeah,
Beyond?
they actually
Good?
canceled
Another one that I'm waiting forever for.
And that get pushed to
If
2026.
tomorrow they say GTA 6 is canceled,
Yeah, we deleted it.
the internet will.
Y'all didn't want it anyway.
We don't like
We-
money.
Can we get a Fallout game now?
We're just gonna re-release Red Dead Redemption 1 again.
GTA 6 is green.
Again,
Anyone else here play Stellar Blade?
Yes,
Not yet.
I'm like 10
I've
hours
seen
in.
people complain about it
I
Yeah.
finished the game like a few days ago, and it's actually pretty
because
fun.
the characters like
It
too
is
hot.
really good. It
It's
is
like what
really
people say about the. Oh, it's actually no, Gore. I think it was your tweet that turned me onto the game in the first place. I saw your tweet and I was like, "What the hell is that game?" And I looked into it, and then I ended up getting the game because
Yeah.
just because of your tweet. So
It's a really good game.
it's really enjoyable. It's as long as you can get over the controversial wardrobe. And
Yeah, the girl's apparently too hot or something.
Oh yeah, she's
It's
too hot,
ridiculous.
bro. I can't concentrate.
It's an awful bad.
It's like this game. It's and also like the Jello like movements. of
Yeah, I'm
the
about to say the
people.
girl is made out of Jello, bro.
It
Like,
is. Like,
I
you
can't. I'm trying not to look, but girl, it's like over there now. Like it flapped
What?
over there. What the fuck was that? Is the game glitching? Oh, that was just her ass. What the hell?
It's
They've been
like
having
he
those
wants you to
physics in
look.
video games for female characters since like the beginning. Like,
Dude,
I remember
they got rid of but they got rid of that in like some of the other like Dead or Alive was like notorious for that. But the last one, I remember there was a huge controversy about it because they toned down the sexuality of that game.
They
by,
straight up had like
90%.
volleyball games of Dead or
yeah.
Alive.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, those are fucking key.
I think like Mortal Kombat had a huge controversy a few years ago.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the last Mortal Kombat game with all like
Mortal Kombat 9 was ridiculous.
Yes, it was.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Like to the point where they're wearing strings. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah, the Insomniac Wolverine game that's coming out.
I'm playing a bunch of it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to.
I feel bad for the studio, but at the same time, it looks like it's gonna be really good. The hope is.
Yeah, it did look really good.
Oh yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't wait.
Yeah.
I love both the Spider-Man games.
What is this supposed to
Right.
come
3.
out?
Hopefully the
They
story's better.
in what, like 2022, right? For the Insomniac Wolverine game.
Wait,
Teaser
what?
clip.
They announced it 2020.
Yeah,
2022.
No,
Yeah.
2021 because they announced at the same
Really?
time they announced Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Marvel.
Yeah, it was the same announcement. Yeah, the same
Yeah,
announcement.
same,
Because
same-
they have
same
an Easter egg
way.
in the Spider-Man 2 game. They have a Wolverine-ish suit from Miles Morales. So like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
And
weird.
there's like an
It's
Iron Man
weird.
game being made. They're obviously making that Black Panther Captain America game.
Yeah, can't wait for
They're
that.
getting a Blade's
the
getting
Blade
a game.
game.
Blade.
Yeah, because Marvel has been really slacking when it comes to their like video game stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Ultimate Alliance 3 a few years ago, and of course Avengers, which was not good. But
Now they're
Yeah.
making that
Well,
Overwatch.
Guardians of the
one.
Galaxy was awesome.
Guardians of the Galaxy was great. Yeah, that's true.
That was a good game. That was underrated.
Yeah, but like Ultimate
Yeah, it
Alliance
was.
3 was fine. It wasn't even better than the first two, and they came out years later.
And then
so-
and the Marvel Rivals that's out now that's kind of
I keep hearing that's good.
competing
Is it
against
It's the
like,
Overwatch clone.
It's the alphas out right
beta,
now.
yeah, the alpha.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh, the alpha's out? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
you, had,
know.
you had to get the or like exclusive like key or some shit.
But there's a lot of people playing and they're saying it's really fun.
Yeah, it looks
So
Oh, yeah.
It looks fun.
I hope it is.
no Blade yet, right?
no.
Bullshit. Fuck that guy.
Well,
No Blade,
no,
no
not
anything.
good.
No, Rob Schneider's not in either.
Yeah, not copping.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Not doing it. No,
Not
no
copping. It's not. It's free to play. Still not copping.
deal. Yeah, not copping. No.
Nah, sorry. You're not wasting my fucking.
Add Blade and Rob Schneider, and then we'll get it. Then we'll talk.
Remember when they announced like someone was working on a Wonder Woman video game?
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah.
Not only-
Yeah, that's
A long
all
time
the
ago.
The Shadow of Mordor, guys.
Right.
They're gonna have the Nemesis system, which no game ever uses. The thing like all the enemies will rise in ranks.
What
and
happened to
stuff.
that? Because that announcement was years ago.
Yeah, that was like 2021. Also, I think.
Well, I thought you were going to say that why they don't use that system. It's because they copyrighted.
Yeah,
to
they
let everybody
copyrighted
else
it,
use it.
which really sucks. That really sucks.
It's
they
a really
did
cool
that.
system, though.
It's a great system, and like I
They
didn't
just
even
ruined
play
it.
Shadow of War, so it's been like when did Shadow of Mordor come out? Like
Yeah.
10 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
A long time ago now,
Yeah, a
yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
But that Wonder Woman game, they announced it, and then an update that came out a while back is like, yeah, we're still working on it. That's it.
I hate
Nothing.
when they announce games like right when they just started working on them.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like that and Elder Scrolls and Fable. And
Every other
At least,
game.
at least, like Perfect Dark had a cool trailer, so at least like, all right, we got something. But like the Elder Scrolls one was the worst. It was literally like, here's a shot of a mountain, and it
Landscape.
said Elder
It's a,
Scrolls.
yeah, landscape. And
Yeah,
we're
and
zooming
then,
into the landscape.
Yeah,
the one Star Wars game, was it Eclipse? I think that was the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
that one at least had like a trailer though. It had like
Detroit
have a
Become
trailer,
Human
yeah.
and all that.
Let's have a
so-
trailer.
Then they came out and they're like, the game's not going to be done until like 2027, 28, something like that.
God damn.
Which is
Yeah,
funny about
and
Stellar Blade
People are
because like
saying it's because they,
yeah.
they have to like
Stellar Blade
announce
has
to like
big-
shareholders and shit that they're working
Yeah.
on stuff. But at the same time, I get that, but they don't need to know that publicly where everyone else knows. They can just say privately, here's
Right.
footage of what we're working on. We're not going to announce to the public because if we say it now, it ain't coming out for 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah,
It's
At
gonna,
least, yeah.
yeah, because no
hate
one's
that.
talking about the game anymore because
no.
we don't know shit about it. Like they
Right.
shouldn't have said anything.
Like wasn't Cyberpunk 2077 announced like 10
Oh,
years
yeah.
before it came
Oh,
out?
yeah. It was like 20. I think it was right before Witcher 3 came out.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
2014 or something.
Yeah.
It didn't come out until last year, really, if you think about it, because when it came out, 2020,
But it was officially
it was
actually
it was a broken mess.
Right.
That was the early access launch.
That was a nightmare. I played through it while it was broken like that and beat it, but it was a nightmare because every couple of times it would always crash.
Yeah,
Yarp.
yeah. I had to stop. I got maybe 20 hours in, and I was like, I'll wait until this is fixed.
I never even ended up getting the Idris Elba expansion.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through that.
Phantom Liberty, I think it's called.
Yeah,
There's
Phantom
controversy surrounding this. Stellar
Yeah.
Blade.
It never made sense because the controversy about it was that she looks too like not like a real person, but then it's modeled based on an actual person. So it's just like,
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny because the person that I looked into it, the person they modeled it off of is a model. Like actual. Like,
and also, she's not that crazy proportion wise. Like, sorry,
no,
I studied her. Okay, she's not. Okay,
no, I did too. I
take
get
it from me.
Okay,
Adonis, right here.
No, I mean,
okay,
even
I know.
Steve is essentially.
I know Adonis. You want to see it?
No, even Celebrate is basically shaped like a Barbie doll. Like she's that crazy. Like legs that go for miles.
Yeah.
Like, complete.
Yeah.
Well, if you're speaking about beauty, we have to be talking about Busy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course.
What's up,
Hey, pals.
What's up?
How you doing?
Man?
How's it going?
Hanging out, man.
Yeah, we're just
Hey,
talking about video
Gord.
games that aren't coming out for
What's up?
years.
My guy, it's good to see you.
Hello, how you doing?
How you doing,
How the
pal?
fuck have you been busy?
Whoa.
I've been picking the cheese off my dick, man. I've been
Yeah,
busy.
sounds about right.
Yeah, bro.
I've been a busy,
Alright.
busy guy, bro. Busy
Wow.
guy, man.
Yeah, because but thankfully you're not busy enough to be here. Like you're still.
Ha
here.
ha 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 ha
Oh, that's good. You ever think of just
Never get old of that, huh? No.
when is it? When's the point where you heard that joke enough where you're like, "Fuck that, I'm changing my name."
Hey, soon, I actually got a new name. It's gonna be in effect pretty
Jizzy.
soon. Pretty soon.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
Nah,
Drizzy.
sure.
Right.
'Cause I've been doing group reactions, so I'm switching everything.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're switching it to just called group reactions, or
It's gonna be Group Reactions Inc. Yep.
Nice.
With Wolverine.
that'd be like, wow, that's so original.
Bro, it is.
Alright.
It is, man. I'm
Yes, sir.
making it chainsaw watches. That's gonna be the new
Fuck
name.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Never heard that
Okay.
before.
People are gonna say
Goddamn
chainsaw,
right.
and I'm gonna say what? They're gonna be referring to me when they say chainsaw.
Buzzsaw Commons.
Watch out for Watch out for the Chainsaw Massacre.
Hell yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre.
You only watch movies with chainsaws and buzzsaws in it.
That's exclusive. Yep.
Yep. I have a whole playlist.
Much
for
like the watch.
chainsaw movies.
Oh man.
It's a good thing the Saw franchise is back then.
Yeah.
It's cool to see you guys coming up to 3 hours. I feel like you haven't done this in a while.
We go to 3 hours every we go
Really?
3 hours, bro. Yeah.
What the fuck have I been?
Apparently
busy.
not here.
Changing your name.
I've been changing.
You're a
my
bit too
name.
busy changing your name.
No, it's
Reinventing
been
himself.
a long process. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's changing it to Unchained. Oh yeah, busy Unchained. Yeah, there you go.
My boy
Nice.
Ronan.
Or can you change this to Draven so we get rid of this guy?
Yeah.
This-
It'll be busy
know.
Mayberry, bro.
busy.
Mayberry.
Busy Mayberry.
Nice.
May busy.
May busy.
May busy.
May busy
Draven
in the
May
hizzy.
busy.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Busy, May busy.
I might kill myself if I hear that again.
Busy Bo
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
Banana Bo busy.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
I
BBO
think I know
busy.
why I've been so busy.
Every time I look at that photo, I'm just like, I just don't know what he was thinking with that photo. I just don't
Bro,
know.
he looks so professional. Fuck out of here. He looks good.
Yeah, fucking
Bullshit.
Jeremy John's ass.
Look
Get
at
her.
him.
Why don't you have the green background too?
Don't insult Jeremy Johns like that.
Let's get busy.
Fuck out of here, bro.
I love
Nah,
that.
because it's not even that funny. Because now when I do reactions, Team JVS will exclusively say "Let's get Unchained" if Ronan's there, and I don't find it funny at all. I might have to.
But you just laughed about it.
It's an angry laugh.
Yeah, I was like,
Angry laugh.
he was envisioning
Seething.
So what does he say when you're there? Does he say anything about when?
No, he
nothing?
refuses to say "Let's get busy."
He should say that though. If he's gonna say "Let's get
Nah.
Unchained," he should.
You say it like Syndrome from The Incredibles. And got busy.
Busy.
Nah, my inspiration is Syndrome.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a good
As
person.
it should be for everybody.
Yep.
As it should be.
He's a very
That went very well for him in the film.
Yeah, yeah.
Our Lord and
100%.
Savior.
No, don't worry.
I love planes.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite movie. The cartoon planes movie.
The cartoon planes. Oh,
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
that happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember?
that's pretty bad. That's
That's a
pretty
good
bad.
movie. What do you mean? Dane Cook's in it.
It's
That's pretty bad.
That means it's good.
That's exciting quality right
Oh,
there.
BK Lounge. Come on, bro.
Jesus
Every time I
Christ.
hear the name Dame Cook, I think of the Family Guy bit. You ever see that one where like he's on stage like, "Ha, MySpace."
I was literally
He
watching.
does this-
I was watching.
He's
Family
online,
Guy
and
right before
he's online, and I'm in college.
It's a good bit. Dane Cook is really funny.
Is he?
Yup.
No,
Absolutely.
Let him cook.
Who? No.
I get it because his last name's Cook.
But I was saying like video games that take years to make. It's funny about Stellar Blade because like I look back and there were trailers years ago for it, but I didn't even hear about it until I saw your tweet.
Yeah, it's not like there's a lot of games that are like that. I didn't even know they made another game that's been out for like a couple years. It's like a phone game that's hugely popular. I forgot what it's called now, but it's like the same shit too. It's just like an action game where you play as a as you said, Miles Long Legs, or whatever you said, Asta Won't Quit, whatever you said, and you play all those characters, and then you fight like the aliens or something, and that's the whole game. I'm like, that game's been out for like 2 years. I'm like, I thought this was their first game, Stellar Blade. They've been making it like some phone PC game for like 2 years.
Well, Stellar Blade's nothing. Well, it is original technically, but it's so derivative of a lot of other things. But but
that's fine with me.
It's fine with me too. But I'm just saying, like, I was watching footage, like, this game's coming out in a couple of years, right? Because I'm just learning about it now, and then I just like saw, I was like, oh, it's already out. It's out. It's an awesome surprise.
Sony got that. They made that exclusive. It wasn't originally supposed to be on Xbox, but they're like, nah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's exclusive to PS5.
Yep. It's pretty good. Go play it. This is our video game corner right now. Chainsaw's not here, so we can just talk about anything.
It sounds like amazing too. Like the music is awesome.
Oh yeah, soundtrack's great. Yo, shouts to the Nier franchise. Best music in the business. Oh, he's back, and that was a.
I was getting so fucking mad. Sorry, I had to go.
He sensed the video game talk.
He's fucking.
Really I was getting mad because one of my fucking mother-in-law's dogs is a dumbass, and he's like yelping and crying like he's in pain, but he's walking around. But as soon as I walk in the room, he lays on the ground like he's in pain. He's not. He's just.
He wants attention.
I know, but it's like I can hear him because I have the headphones on, and I can hear you guys, and I can hear him yelping out in the fucking living room over everybody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on out there?
Yeah.
So that's
just tell him you're doing your cock show, and fucking.
I told him, and he's like, why am I on cock? I want to be on the show.
It's not shit on
cock.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah.
No, I don't know who wants to be like.
Everybody.
Who wouldn't want to be on cock?
I tell my coworkers, he was like, "How was your show?" I'm like, "It was 3 hours. If it was a train wreck, like normal." I don't know how else to explain.
Your normal snafu.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's another 3 hours of cock.
Speaking of cock, I came in to say what's up, and I'm gonna head out.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. You know what's gonna happen when you leave, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm prepared. I'm
glad you stopped by, man. I appreciate it.
Nah, it's no
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Ha!
See you, Bizzy. Who the fuck was that guy?
I actually don't know because he changed his name, so I don't fucking know.
Is he really changing his name?
Yeah.
I want to know what he's changing his name to. I want to know.
Mike Franco. He's gonna be the
BBL Busy. He said it.
It's gonna be busy with 3 Z's now.
Ooh, like he's sleepy, he's sleepy busy. Yeah.
Yes.
Or just one Z.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Always.
Yes. Yes. Chocolate.
Yes. Yes.
Busy and Wolverine.
That's fuck ass.
Busy. Yeah, he's changing it to Busy and Wolverine. Yeah, there you go.
It's a pretty solid rebrand.
Hugh Jackman just shows up in all the reactions now.
Let's fucking go. I mean, he's doing his reaction thing. That's what reaction people say all the time. Rez, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Soups, right?
Yeah. That's like that's mandatory to be said, right?
The sleeves.
That green band version of the trailer in front of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is just.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
like an edited version.
It was so weird to see like the end where he's like, "Let's fucking go," instead of like Wolverine. You see his mouth and it's clearly edited.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're like, let's go.
So weird.
It's a deep fake. It's your let's go.
Yeah.
I would have loved they just cut the fucking part out. So let's go. So
yeah.
What the fuck?
That's basically what it is.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was a little off.
Yeah, my theater showed 2 trailers. They didn't give a fuck. They showed Garfield and the Furiosa trailer. The first one, not even the fucking second trailer.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it. Garfield for Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. All right, whatever.
My theater shows fucking 8 trailers for that any movie.
Yeah.
I saw
the Santa Monica showed a lot too. It's ridiculous.
I saw like an early screening of Apes, and they showed like everything Disney's working on: Alien, Deadpool, Inside Out.
Yeah, I went to that. I went to that too. They showed, dude, Alien trailer in IMAX though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good trailer.
Great
So
in IMAX.
Yeah, that Alien trailer
I'm
was
actually
cool.
surprised how good that movie looks.
Yeah, right.
Fede Alvarez, man.
It's gonna be like the best alien movie in decades, probably.
I
Yeah,
fuck with
as
that
long as
dude
like Fede
Fede.
Alvarez is like actually directing,
Don't
I
Breathe
think
is great.
it's good.
Mhm.
When he's not directing and he's just helping out, I don't like his movies.
Yeah, I mean, Don't Breathe is great. The Evil Dead remake is great.
We can not talk about the spider web.
Well, yeah, that's, I mean, like the sequel to Don't Breathe was not good.
No.
I didn't.
I didn't think it was bad though. Like
the
like,
Texas
a lot of people were
Chainsaw
like,
Massacre on Netflix was rough.
that was
Yeah,
awful.
no.
And I think he wrote the story for that too, didn't he?
yeah. he
Well, I
did.
mean, if he's involved,
Did he
with
write the
stuff and he's
fucking
not directing, I'm
canceled line?
nervous.
You better not. To be fair, that is the best scene in the movie because Leatherface just murders everybody on that bus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They hold their bones. You're gonna get canceled, man.
You're gonna get canceled, bro. Doing your cancel, like bitch, you're gonna die. What are you talking about? What?
Cancel, bro.
Cancel, bro. Your life's about to get canceled.
Caught in 4K. Oh, fuck.
On my own death.
I'm looking into it. So yeah, he did directed Evil Dead, Don't Breathe, and The Girl in the Spider's Web.
Yeah, that was not
the last
good.
one he
That
did.
was like
really
the movie that kind of
disappointing.
put him in director's jail.
Yeah, because they bombed, and also it was really not good.
That was
That is
another
not a
Sony
Sony
movie
movie.
though. We blame Sony for that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sucked too because the girl with the dragon tattoo remake was so good, and
Yeah,
then
the
like, oh
Fincher
man,
one?
can't wait until
Yeah,
they make the
Fincher
other
one.
ones, and
Yeah,
then they didn't. They skipped all of them and went to Spider's Web, which was like the fourth book, I think, or
Yeah, it's not like the next one or anything.
no.
We're trying to do.
I watched the original trilogy, and the original trilogy is great, but I love
Really
that.
good.
Numi Rapace.
Yeah, New Rapace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
and,
Rapace.
name- He passed
I don't
away.
know.
He was
I
in
know it's
John Wick.
Numi
He was-
something.
Well,
Yeah.
no, the guy, the Daniel Craig role, I forgot. Mikhail, is that his name? Is that what's the Daniel Craig's character's name? I forgot. Anyway,
Oh,
it was a John Wick villain that played him, and also he was in Mission Impossible 4. He passed away recently, but
oh yeah.
Was that
Seymour
like
Hoffman.
Michael
yeah,
Michael like Nickelbist or something?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Russian
rest in peace,
Anyways.
Michael Nickelfist or whatever it is.
But yeah, new Alien movie looks fucking great.
It's funny that you got the web there. You have Numi Rapace, who was also in Prometheus, and now
That's true.
Yeah.
And she was in Alien Covenant for 12 seconds.
Yeah.
They got
So
rid of
was
that
James
character
Franco.
real quick.
What were you saying, Jacob, about Alien?
It looks great. And
That does look
it
great.
looks so good.
Yeah.
Probably going to be
I'm still a little worried about it just because
because it's a
fool
new
me
Alien
once.
movie.
It's just fool me once.
Yeah,
But,
there hasn't been like an awesome Alien movie since Aliens. So
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think.
yeah.
you didn't see Alien versus Predator Requiem?
I tried to.
No,
anyway.
nobody did because the
I have
movie was so
not.
fucking dark you couldn't see me.
Yeah,
I like,
I
and I like
tried
how
to watch
when they showed the hybrid predator alien, you can't fucking see it.
Yeah.
Like, the
It's like
fuck
what's
is
that one meme where it's just like they it's what's his name, and he's like looking at the car and he's squinting. That was me
Yeah.
fucking watching the entire movie. Look.
That's literally like the actual darkest movie I've ever watched.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. It's like
They
I
weren't thinking
it
at
seemed
all.
like they couldn't afford lights. I mean, that's the only thing I can
yeah.
think of.
I want to
This is
say
that Game
someone
of
did
Thrones
an edit
episode.
where they fixed the lighting or something on like YouTube or something.
It's that. It's like that lighting and like some of the episodes of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
That's always the same
last season
director.
of Game of Thrones was like that one episode where it's just
Yeah,
It's the
and
same
they're-
guy.
And their complaint online
Oh,
is
is it?
like turn up your brightness on your screen. It's like
no.
fucking
Yeah,
have
the
to.
guy that directs those Game of Thrones House of the Dragon episodes is this that are all dark. That's the same guy. He just doesn't like lighting.
I love is like he had this like perfect shot setup. It's amazing, well lit. And he was like, "Oh wait, hold on," and he just unplugged all the fucking wires. All right, let's go, baby.
Well, that's why it's
I
so
got it.
annoying because a lot of those scenes in the House of the Dragon episode that he directed, he directed them in the day. They're daytime scenes.
Oh,
So,
he did day for night.
yeah,
Day for
I
night,
You're
yeah.
not
guess,
supposed to do day for night.
but
I
it was
guess
horribly
Well,
lit
well,
in
nope.
the edit.
Nope
I
was
guess it
shot
was night
that
for
way.
night. Said that.
Mhm.
A lot of Nope was shot day for night as well. That really
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that worked. Yeah,
that's how
Like
you
all
do it.
all the
We'd
night
have Jordan
scenes
Peele
are
making
shot
the
in the
movie.
day. It's crazy.
yeah.
I don't
Jordan
know.
Peele
It's
should direct
insane
House of
seeing the
Dragon.
process how they did it.
Yeah.
The fuck is Jordan Peele? Just kidding. I know.
Who is that? Well, Mike has
Peel
to
your
head out.
face.
We were actually gonna wrap up soon, man. But Mike, if you gotta
Oh.
go, man, you gotta.
Well, I
head
can
out.
actually stay on. I can stay on a little bit more.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Yeah.
We're about to wrap up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
What did you cover? Did you talk about the Ben and Jerry? What the hell are they called from Dune Part 1?
Dune Prophecy?
Yeah, the Ben and Jerry.
The Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Gesserit?
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry.
Yeah, that's what I said. Which, by the way, Mike, do you
did talk about
understand the
the
point of them? No.
The answer's no.
Yeah,
we did talk about
Okay.
We did talk about the trailer. I liked it. I looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. Thing is, like, I noticed.
I didn't know Mark Strong was in it.
They're really, that was a surprise. They're really trying to milk this fan. Is this based on source material? Like,
it's based on a book from like the son of the guy.
Okay. Yeah, because there are a lot of books.
And the son always claims there's stuff that his dad wrote that never got finished. So
yeah, like Frank wrote like I think it's 5 or 6. I know he wrote like I think 5 or 6 books, and then he died.
Right.
And then his son took over and has written
He's
like
another
I'm done with this book.
Yeah, and it's funny, like
Right there.
he wrote the 6 books, and then his son took over with another author, and they keep putting out new books. And he's like, "Yeah, I found more stuff than my dad was writing." It's like, I think you're just making this shit up, dude.
It's like a lot of like Tom Clancy.
At this point,
Tom Clancy's been dead for 10 years, and they're still releasing books with his name on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think it's like
same thing with the Bourne guy. I forgot.
I think when when Frank was
dead for a while.
drafting the Dune books, he was writing shit down that maybe not got put in, and he's taking a sentence or two and going, "Okay, let's do a book on that." It's like
that's
no,
crazy.
Just milking it.
Yeah,
Like,
they're milking the book out of it.
And I hope Dune Prophecy is not like them milking the Dune.
Oh, I feel like it is a little bit.
I feel like it is, but like I kind of like it's reminding me of the Welcome to Derry series that they're also doing. From, like,
that we still don't know like what Pennywise is going to be like in that.
Right, like like is it them trying to like milk the success of the It movies? Yeah, but I hope it's good.
Isn't Skarsgård supposed to be in the Pennywise show or the? Is that rumor? Or I saw like
I don't think it's been confirmed.
Okay.
No, I think they said
Alexander Skarsgård.
I would love that.
They'll get a different Skarsgård to play.
Muschetti's going to direct an episode. I know that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Bill Skarsgård wasn't supposed to
They
return.
get Stellan Skarsgård to play him.
Yeah, they get Stellan Skarsgård. My Dune. My dairy.
My dairy.
My dairy.
My dairy.
I've got a secret. I've got a secret.
I know your secret. I love these movies.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Chapter 1's great. The second one.
Yeah.
I like them both.
The second half of that book and story has always been the least good of the two.
Yeah.
Dude, the original TV miniseries.
Tim Curry.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
One thing
like Tim Curry's great, but everything else. But the kids stuff is all right. Just it's really the adults. They're all really terrible.
That's it's always the kid. The adult part of the It story always is the weaker part.
Yeah,
I mean, just the acting. I mean, so
even everything really.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
They even make a joke about
tipping over the fake ass looking spider and ripping his heart out. So
and the newer one, even joke with Stephen King, he's not good at making endings.
Stanley's wife finds him dead in the bathtub, and she's just
The main thing I remember about the It 1990 miniseries is the fact that there's like a young Seth Green in it. But
Seth Green was everywhere back then. He was like in every movie. If they needed like a smart ass like 12-year-old, Seth Green was playing.
Yeah, he's had a very long career.
Yeah.
The one thing we didn't talk about, I guess we can bring it real fast, is the fact that they're doing streaming bundles now, which is like
cable's back.
Yuck.
Yeah, basically cable's back. Basically, I mean Disney Plus, Hulu, which is already combined, and Max together, which is strange. And then this week they do it's Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix, but only if you're a Comcast subscriber to their cable or their internet. You know, like
I think the funniest thing about all of that was nobody wanted to team up with Paramount Plus.
Well, because they're
saw Halo season 2.
Yeah.
Hey man, after Knuckles, I completely understand.
They saw Halo season 2 and Knuckles and went, nah, fuck that.
That's all we got in Yellowstone.
Buckles that, bro.
Disney and Hulu are already combined as one, basically.
Yes,
and you're adding in Max, so that's kind of strange to see Disney and Warner Brothers.
It's really weird, yeah. Well, HBO, I'm sorry, Max.
Well, and it's kind of strange. But then you have Netflix, the start of all this. Yeah. Teaming up, like you think they wouldn't team up with anybody? Like
they just teamed up with NFL, and they are now showing NFL games on Netflix in Christmas time.
I was about to say that.
The Ravens are one of them.
Netflix has that. Netflix has, even though a lot of people don't watch wrestling, but a lot of people do watch wrestling. They have all that shit
there
next year.
I know people do.
My thing is, I just don't understand why Netflix is teaming up with other services that are run by studios because they're like it's their own thing. Like you think they wouldn't want to. Yeah, I think it's the money, but I think okay, I think it has to be Apple. I think Apple because I mean, let's be honest, NBC, Peacock, like they don't have the money to get Netflix to come to it. It has to be Apple. Apple's like, we're gonna give you a lot of fucking money if you team up with us and Peacock, and we'll, you know.
Yeah, they've been desperately trying to get
Tim Cook was paying up, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tim Cook got it.
That's so surprising at Apple because Apple has fuck you money. Like literally, they're running their service because they literally just have money to spend because they make so much money off their fucking tech. So you think? I don't think Amazon's going to do this. I think Amazon's not going to do this. I'm surprised Apple is. Amazon should be like, no.
Yeah, Amazon's killing it this year. So
Amazon's just giving it away if you are pay for Prime shipping. Like here you go, here's fucking a streaming service,
which is lit.
I buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, so right there, it pays. 1 month off is paid off after like.
Well, that makes sense because you never leave your house,
and it gives me free Twitch Prime subs.
Well, what's out there? Well, I have to get my.
How do you go to movie theaters when you never leave your house? Do you like get someone to film it for you, and they bring it over and you watch it, or how does that work?
Put lockers.
Get out of here.
You're gonna.
No, I don't want to. That's the point. I want to stay here.
Get out of town.
No,
I'm staying right here.
That'd probably be a good idea.
The SpongeBob reference.
New York sucks.
I think it'd be cooler. I think it'd be cooler if they did all combined like they're doing, but they all merge into like their names together.
Well, that's what. All the fucking the long ass fucking whatever the name is.
Max plus
the Hulu Max.
Yeah. The Hulu Max Disney
Max plus Max plus Cock plus
and Wolverine.
And Wolverine.
Prime.
You know, eventually they're gonna come up with something to where you just pay for everything like cable, and then you just get to scroll through and select whatever the fucking thing you want to watch, and then boom, it pulls it up for you.
It's gonna be called "Fuck You, Pay Me."
Yeah, exactly.
I have that written on a
shirt. It's gonna get to the point where streaming services are.
I'm dead serious.
I think all of them combined are over $100. You pay for the top tier shit. So eventually, oh, you want all the streaming services? It gets to the point where they're over $200, all of them. Okay, give us $80. You get all of them. It's like,
and then now the newer trend they've been doing ever since Stranger Things is breaking up everything into parts.
Yeah, Cobra Kai.
That really works out. Witcher.
Stranger Things.
Really hyped about Witcher.
3 parts.
Yeah, Stranger Things when that final season comes out, they're gonna spread that so far out. Like they're gonna
an episode every month.
Literally.
Oh god, that'd be horrible.
They do it like the Telltale games.
Well, don't worry, they'll be like 10 hours each. So.
Literally.
Oh yeah, just as fuck pay right now.
Oh, fuck. There you go. Yeah.
Oh wow, there it is. I love it.
Fuck you, pay me.
Okay, you wear that shirt when you
Fuck you, pay me. I run this fucking castle, bitch.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's just a fuck pay you me.
Fuck
me,
pay you.
No, fuck me, you pay.
Fuck me.
last night.
Pay me to fuck you. Could you put a 2 there? So. Just write Sharpie 2.
Just write it in.
Yeah. Buddy, put the numbers too. That's fine.
Now put Demon Pull on the third line. Fuck Demon Pull, pay me you.
Yeah,
Demon Pull's on the back.
Reminds me when HBO Max shortened its name to Max. So I saw someone put out a video. It's like, wow, these streaming services are going to shorten their names now. Like HBO Max is now Max. Disney Plus should just be Plus. Peacock.
Cock.
Oh,
that would be great.
Pee-pee.
Because their selection is piss, so it should be pee.
Piss water.
Yeah. They try so hard to get people to subscribe, though.
They really
They try so hard to get it.
They try so hard to get so far, but in the end,
it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't even have content.
Yeah,
it really doesn't.
What is on Peacock? Really, name 5 things real quick.
The Office.
No, I mean like exclusive to
Peacock.
Ted, Poker Face.
Ted, that's right. They have Ted.
Twisted Metal.
That's Ryan Johnson.
Isn't Poker Face?
I think you're right. Poker Face. I think is.
Yeah, Poker Face is Peacock. Yeah.
They had that John Wick spinoff.
The
Continental. Yeah.
What's one racing show with Anthony Mackie in it? I don't remember. Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, that was Peacock.
Sunday night.
Yeah, I don't even remember this shit. I remember the shows. I don't remember their Peacock at all. Like
that's 4.
Did they have a cartoon show or something?
They probably
something
have
like popular.
That might be it.
I actually can't think of anything else.
Yeah, it's something. Like every channel has to have channel.
They should have this show on Peacock exclusive. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, cock on cock.
Yeah, cock on cock. Why not? Yeah.
Double
The
cock.
cock bundle.
That's my favorite section on some websites.
And
Oh no.
On that note, we're gonna head out. We're gonna wrap it up. It's time.
Okie dokie.
Time to go. We're gonna go down the line, see where we can find everybody. Jacob, where can people find you, sir?
Oh, you can find me right there with my name on YouTube, Jacob Hubbard, where I review movies. I appreciate you, Chainsaw, for inviting me back. I loved it.
I'm glad that you were actually one of the few people that actually thanks me. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mason Webhead, where can people find you?
Yeah, right.
You can find me at not the thing is YouTube.
Yeah, the thing is.
Yeah, YouTube on Amazing Webhead and Web15 on Twitter because it's not X. I'm not calling it that.
Yeah, don't call it
Will
X.
we ever find out what the thing is?
Todd, where can people find you, sir?
Yeah, just search up my name on here. You'll find my channel, reviews, rankings, bunch of stuff. A lot of content coming out these days. So, and also, I guess, thank you for having me on.
I guess.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all feeling bad now. No, that's fine.
At every Ravens game.
Oh boy.
What about the Ravens?
Phil will always pay you. It's okay.
That's what he wants you to do to him right now.
Pay me.
You know, pretty much everywhere except that cesspool known as fucking X. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Jeff Snyder. Fuck Robert Kirkman. Fuck all
Snyder made Twitter.
I understood Twitter, then he just kept going.
Can you just scratch off pay me and just put Jeff Schneider and all other people?
He's not wrong though.
Fuck them all.
Johnny, where can people find you?
Fucking
divorce court.
Divorce court. Dunacies, shitting on kids on Fortnite. Sucking dick on MLB The Show, and here I don't know. Reviewing a movie every once in a while.
Before we get to there, I see you have like the big Funko Pops, the big one, like really giant one. I probably asked this question before, but you know how you have like the shrunken heads or whatever, like whatever you know, those things like. Would you like to be shrunken down when you die and turned into a Funko Pop?
Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty badass way to go out.
All right, can I have you?
Yeah, we could have like a little auction for like my dead Funko Pop.
Okay.
I want to know why Knuckles is laying in your bed though.
Keep him.
Yeah.
Wait, Knuckles. Knuckles laying in my bed.
Knuckles is laying in your bed. Something red is laying in your bed.
No,
I got Maurice.
That's Maurice's Jamaican monkey.
Yeah, Jamaican me happy.
Rasta.
Yeah.
Knuckles from the hit TV show Paramount Plus.
Yes.
Well, first of all, Chainsaw, fuck you.
Appreciate it.
You piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Appreciate it.
You're all right.
That
I didn't realize my lighting was so shitty in this.
Yeah, your lighting isn't great.
No one told me that.
Alien versus Predator. Like.
Well, I mean, if you look at fucking Mike and Annie, like they're in the dark, hiding away.
You got that.
It just gets darker the further you go
Hey
down.
man, I'm just channeling my inner iPhone 65. What are you talking about?
There you go.
Yeah, he's blue.
Where can we find you, sir?
You can find me right here at my handle. You see it. You know it. I'm Yandy Tolsky, YouTube, Twitter. I'm seeing If tomorrow, so I'm going to be reviewing that. I will also say thank you to Gore for turning me on to Stellar Blade. Really
no that. Yeah. And turning you on.
Yeah, there you go.
Of course.
And Mike, where can we find you?
You can find me picking up shit and eating
picking up shit.
YouTube, Mike's Reviews and Analysis, Instagram, Twitter. That's basically it. I mean,
OnlyFans.
Unless you want to see just
don't forget the
OnlyFans.
I got
Grinder.
God, out of here.
Wow. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.